Yo, 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 yo. I'm late than a motherfucker. I'm late than a motherfucker. God damn. I don't know what the hell was going on. For whatever reason, I'm over here trying to make sure I could get the TikTok to go live. This shit kept playing some games, but I think I got it now. And everything is up and connected. Let me just go and verify that we live on TikTok. Shit, I can't tell if I am or not, to be quite honest with you. I legitimately can't tell if I am or not. It is what it is. Whatever the case may be, we're gonna roll one way or another. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is a momentous occasion. It's the NBA Finals, baby. It's the NBA Finals. We gonna have ourselves a magnificent evening. Cut off the doggone purge horn. I'm looking forward to this game. It's live on ABC, so hopefully you guys are tuned in all the way for the NBA Finals. This here is gonna be big. Moreover, it's gonna be good, as Booker T once said, because it's the Indiana Pacers taking on the Oklahoma City Thunder, who is walking away with an NBA championship, or at least a victory in game one. Make a little bit of noise in the chat room. It's gonna go down. Yan Burglar Platoon said, let's fucking go. By the way, last night I was supposed to go live. Fam, I got into the fucking flow. I recorded like 3 fucking videos, bro. Recorded like 3 doggone videos. So that was pretty fun. The fat lady commentary that I posted yesterday, also a follow-up on the fat lady's commentary. I'm probably gonna have to post that on Sunday. And then I also got a Gooner special video that I'll probably drop on Saturday. Whichever the order of that goes, we'll see. But tomorrow I gotta freaking do this NBA Finals Game 1 commentary. Basketball commentary returns. Nonetheless, OKC in front by 3. Miles Turner puts in a jumper. Kong, Conj King in the building. What's going on, family? How's it going? Do I got any pick'ems for tonight? Yes, indeed I do. This stream is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Let me open it up right now, show you guys what my pick'ems are, because game 1, luckily I was able to get out of New York to go and make my pick'ems this weekend in DreamCon. I was able to go ahead and get myself my pick'ems live. So let me just go ahead and show you guys what my picks for this game just so happens to be. This one's football, that one's football for the season. This one's also football for the season. These ones here are for the game. So game 1 here, I've got Pascal Siakam. Actually, let me read it out first and then I'll give a look at it. Pascal Siakam, over 20 points. Chet Holmgren, less than 17 points. Tyrese Halliburton, less than 19 points. Obi Toppin, less than 8 points. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, over 33 points. Hartenstein, less than 18 rebounds, points, and assists combined. And Caruso, 2 made 3-pointers. That is my pick'em for tonight. Can I get them all on the screen in one sitting? I actually can't, but this is my pick'em for the evening. So we'll see if that works out in my favor. I also have another one as well. TJ McConnell, 7 points, at least 7 points. Jalen Williams, less than 35 points, rebounds, and assists combined. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, over 33. Lou Dort, 2 3-pointers made. I don't know how I feel about that one. Alex Caruso, 2 3-pointers made. Halliburton, under 19 points. And Obi Toppin, under 8. So we'll see how that works out for me. Zachary said, I live in New York, right? Can't bet in the state anymore. Yes, indeed. Yeah, for whatever reason, can't bet anymore. What's hilarious is you can bet on New York teams. You just can't bet in New York. Crazy, ain't it? Crazy, ain't it? Absolutely screwed me over. Yeah, Shai has a free pick over on Underdog. So you guys got to make sure you click the link. What's going on? Make sure you guys click that link in the description. Download the Underdog app. Use promo code Adonis if you have not already. Where is my QR code? It was over here. It ain't here anymore. Where did it go? That's a clitoris alert. Well, whatever the case may be, I've got to find it. I have got to find it. But, so yeah, the link is down in the Chat, condolences on Rodgers. I mean, I'm just disappointed that they literally played the game with this man who's 41, going to be 42, so that's crazy. Dort for 2 threes is a crazy bet. Ain't that the truth? Remember how all through 2022 and 2023 we kept betting on PJ Tucker to make 2 threes. We kept going with the under. That was almost like a guaranteed bet. So there's no guarantees in sports betting, but we'll see how things play out. Zachary said, how did I do the pick'ems? Oh, when I was in Texas this past weekend. When I was out there for DreamCon, that's when I had an opportunity to go and make my pick'ems. So I set up the bets when I was out there. Luckily enough, the NBA Finals was already set this past weekend, so we knew who was going to be playing. So I was able to do it in advance. Was I in a freak off? Why am I sweating? So, oh no, this is skincare. Put on some skincare. I got done with a shower, put on some doggone skincare. So it's not sweat. This is just skincare. So my face is shining. MDJ put 2 on and said, feels great celebrating birthday with the fam. Oh, congratulations and happy birthday to you. Freaky Gooner, formerly Dan Rooney, in the building. Put 2 on and said, heard you did a vid on us. Gooners abysmal. Oh, sir, you got to relax. You got to relax. We are not here for the Gooners. Whatever the case just so happens to be, Indiana and OKC, tie game, 10 apiece. You watching my video on Mike Tyson? First of all, thank you for a beautiful video. Second, do I think Mike can defeat Muhammad? Muhammad as in the Prophet Muhammad? He wouldn't win that fight. But as for Tyson, thank you very much for watching it. What kind of sucks is copyright kind of, prevents me from being able to do a lot of those kinds of documentary-styled videos for whatever reason, because I play by different rules than other YouTubers. So it's been very, very difficult in the content creation space to a degree, but we find our ways around it. We make it work. William put 10 on it, gave out 10 gifted. Holding it down for the community. Jeff in the building, what's going on? You excited for the Pacers and Thunder game? As am I. It's going to be a great time. William holding it down with the gifts. Clutch going gaming in the building, in the clutch in the house. Throw up the damn H-Town in the crib. I didn't bring out the ICT championship over to Houston because I had to make sure it stayed shiny out here in NY. Shout out to In the Clutch, the fam is in the building. Always keep that title nearby. I appreciate y'all boys for everything that y'all did out there. I appreciate the hospitality, but best believe, let me tell you something right now. Next time I go out there, y'all not gonna get away with having to pay for a doggone bill. I'm telling you right now. Every single time I tried to freaking pay for the doggone bill, I couldn't get the waitress to kind of connect with me. I'm over here trying to make eye contact like I was, oh, we'll go over here. We'll go over here. Shorty just staring at me. She just staring at me. Then she gonna go walk the other way. I can't find where she going. Come on, so I'm trying to pay the doggone bill. This ain't right. This ain't right. ITC reacting to the fat girl video last. Oh, they did. Damn, y'all work fast. I mean, there's no question why y'all the best reaction channel on social media. So that makes sense why he was able to work so doggone fast. I just dropped the doggone video. That's crazy. But ITC in the building. Brandon, how is it going? The happy engaged man. Fun fact, I ran into 3 Brandons in Houston. So it's a very common name. Nobody's shocked by that. But there seems to be a lot of Brandons in the community. There seems to be a whole lot of Brandons in the community. Oh, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander with an and 1. Oh, no, it just bounced off the back of the iron. He's going to the line. The free throw merchant fixing to go and shoot 2. CJ said, thank you for the gift. Yeah, y'all shout out to William, always showing up, giving out gifts here in the chat. You got to appreciate that. TDM said, it's your wife's birthday today. The mother of 8 is in the building, or I should say here in spirit. Her husband is here. You got tickets to the upcoming Beyonce concert. She said, you had to watch the kids. Okay, hey, that ain't no problem. I'm pretty sure she enjoyed herself out there. Cowboy Carter, giddy up. Did she end up, I don't want to say it's cosplaying, but it's dressing up, I guess, with the cowboy boots and hat. Shed Alexander to the cup. Can't get the layup to fall, and it looked like there's a foul on the floor. Is that going to be Halliburton? Or is it on Obi Toppin? Who they going to call the foul on? Is it Halliburton or is it Obi Toppin? All I know, I think they called it on Obi Toppin. Better to call it on Topping than to call it on Halliburton, because Halliburton picks up some dumbass fouls. You're going to have a very tough time if you're Indiana, because the longer this game goes, the more it benefits, Oklahoma City. Although Indiana has really come alive in the fourth quarter across the entirety of the playoffs, if they find themselves in foul trouble, there's no way I see them being able to compete here in the series. Oh, Alexander to the cup. Layup. It's good. 4-point lead for OKC. And every time that Chet scores or SGA scores, you already know we got to pay homage to those boys with their theme song, because, ladies and gentlemen,
don't say a word, and I say fly like a bird. I text Rebecca and
he's zesty, but is that what a pro wants?
And I'm thanking you for knowing exactly what a pro wants, what a pro needs. Whatever makes me happy sets me free.
Shut your dumb asses up, man. Goofy ass commercial. Yan Burglar put 5 on it, giving out gifts. Yan Burglar giving out gifts. Yan Burglar giving out gifts. You gotta appreciate it. CJ said best authentic YouTube channel, The People's Champ Adonis. Why, thank you. By the way, let it be known, I've talked about it for a year. Now it's gonna be official. I ordered the streamer's backpack. I have ordered the streamer's backpack. So once that arrives, we got IRL streams. Oh, Jesus Christ, what's going on with the scoreboard? What happened? It just transmogrified into something else. Hold on, wait a minute. Oh, Lord, what you talking about? Can't play the video. Ain't nobody looking for to play the video. Give us a damn scoreboard, stupid. Oh, thank you very much, ESPN. We got it now. But I ordered the streamer's backpack. My pockets hurt. My pockets hurt. Okay, because apparently the one that they were utilizing at DreamCon, that TVU or TUV, whatever the case is, 40,000, I ain't got it. I ain't got it. So I had to go a level lower. Shout out to Unlimited URL or Unlimited IRL. I ordered their backpack, bread. But I got it, and that's going to force me to have to go in IRL stream. So now that is on the way, I don't know when it's going to arrive, because they make it custom for you. So since that's the case, it could take a little bit of time. Once it gets here, we IRL streaming. So now we can cover a bit of workouts so people can see how I keep myself so chiseled. But day-to-day things, trips to my parents' house, whether it's regular outings, when I go and I travel, for example, literally in 12 hours, I'm on a flight to Bermuda for the weekend. So if I had the doggone backpack, I'd probably have connection out there, because I think Bermuda's in North America. Hopefully I don't end up in the Bermuda Triangle, but that's neither here nor there. Sunday evening, I'm going to do everything I can to go live for Game 2 of the NBA Finals. Won't be able to be live for Money in the Bank, so if you guys want to go and see somebody live, make sure y'all head over to Clutch Gone Gaming. They will be live. Also, if you're in Houston, head over to Social Beer Garden to go and celebrate with them. But I believe they should have tickets on sale. So y'all go and y'all check that out to go and tune in over there. David giving out gifted. He said William will not outdo me. Yan Burglar will not outdo me. Oh shit, William threw another 5 in the plate. I didn't even peep that. William gave out another amount of gifts, and David said, I'm gonna throw 10 in the building. I gotta appreciate y'all showing up. Membership party over in the YouTube chat. I appreciate y'all. Hey, Twitch, I gonna catch up now. Who on Twitch is gonna catch up now? We competing between the 2 chat rooms. Somebody gonna have to step up. By the way, shout out to the people who watching over on Kick as well. I think I got like 2 over there, if at that. And then my folks over on Twitter. I appreciate you guys tuning into the doggone stream. Mark Jackson, put 5 on it. I appreciate you, family. Said my thoughts on next year's All-Star game being USA versus the world. I hate it. Why do I hate it? Because regardless of how you spin it, the guys aren't going to go out there and compete. Granted, I don't want to put any sort of ahead of time say that they're not going to play, but call it what it is. Last 4 years, have they shown us any level of effort? No. Last time was 2020. So until they show us effort, I have no reason to believe that it's going to be competitive. And if you set it up where it's USA versus the world, what happens if you have a scenario where you don't have enough international players who make it to the All-Star game? Then what? You gonna have people who didn't even make it have to show up and play in the game? That's foolish. All-Star game should be reserved strictly for All-Stars. Leave it East versus West, but create an incentive that's going to galvanize the players to have to go out there and play. If you tell the damn winners you get $2 million in cash, If you win and the losers get like 50 grand or some shit like that, I promise you they're going to go out there and get ready to play. Motherfuckers is not going to turn down substantial money. But they've got a $200 million deal. $2 million is nothing to them. Yeah, all right. Yeah, let it be known you getting that bread in cash in the locker room at the end of the doggone game. I promise you, you're going to have people out there playing like it's the NBA Finals. And don't tell me the NBA ain't got no doggone money. Because Adam Silver going to find a way. He can get that 0% interest loan, if you know what I mean. Yan Burglar giving out even more gifts. 5 gifteds handed out by Yan Burglar. William said, I'm going to throw one more in the hat to make sure I'm still ahead. Giving out another gifted. YouTube going crazy right now. Rain ATL in the building. Subscribe for 7 months. I appreciate you, family. Golly, yo, Indiana, all kinds of motherfucking turnovers right now. This is getting ridiculous. Protect your doggone balls. Every single opportunity Indiana has to bring the ball down the court, they give the basketball to OKC. Once you ask Indiana to hold on to the ball, they look back at the coach and they look at Rick Carlisle incredibly defiant and say,
They're gonna let nobody turn me around, turn me around, turn me around. They're gonna let nobody turn me around, turn me around, turn me around.
It's brutal right now for Indiana. All them doggone turnovers, but Tyrese Halliburton just put in a 3, and we've got a 3-point game. Whoa!
Just gifted 1 subs.
Hold on. Assassin, you said you in the hospital right now for sickle cell pain in your ribs. Pray for you. Hey, man, listen. We got you in our hearts and on our minds to make sure that you're going to be able to recover in not only in a successful manner, but also in a painless manner as well, fam. Put them prayer hands in the chat right now for my boy Assassin Kill. I need to make sure that you are back and you are good, brother. You're a constant staple here in the chat room, but even if you weren't, we're going to make sure we showcase our support for you. Everybody who goes through something in life, who happens to pop into the chat room or even doesn't even pop into the chat room, we constantly got you on our minds. We're a supportive community. We make sure we stand by each other in the community. When somebody is knocked down, we make sure that each of us are there to pick them right back up, bro. Just know you got support in every single one of us. You got this. Do not waver. Do not lose faith. Don't drop your head. You keep your chin held high because you're going to be able to get past this, brother. You're going to be able to get past this, brother. We're right here with you. We right here with you. 9 in the building, put 2 on it. I appreciate you. The message just redacted, brother. Shadow put 2 on. Oh, pardon me. Shadow Assassin put 5 on. Oh, well, you just went over from Twitch over to YouTube, letting us know regarding what's transpiring with the sickle cell, bro. You're going to be all right. You're going to be all right. Timmy asked, what are my pick'ems for the day? Well, I got a few. I got 2 different slotted ones. Here's TJ McConnell. That's what I needed. Thank you. Thank you. Another layup right there by McConnell, or I should say his first layup. Now we've got 2 points for TJ McConnell, 4-point game. And here comes Hartenstein. Drop that basketball, Hartenstein. Stop it. Hell no. Whoa, they called the foul on Miles Turner. That was all ball. Replay that. He hit that dude's arm. Whoa, I want to see the replay. Don't review it unless you have it, it's contrite that man didn't follow you. I thought he got his hand on the ball. Did he foul Hartenstein? I thought that was all ball. It looked like it was all ball from here. I guess we ain't going to get a replay. But my pick'ems for the evening, TJ McConnell, 7 points. Jalen Williams, less than 35 combined points, rebounds, and assists. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, over 33 total points. Lou Dort, 2 made 3-pointers. Alex Caruso, 2 made 3-pointers. Alex Caruso has already made 1. Tyrese Halliburton, under 19 points. Obi Toppin, less than 8 points. That's one of the pick'ems. The other pick'em is Pascal Siakam, 21 points or more. Chet Holmgren, less than 17. Halliburton, less than 19. Toppin, less than 8 points. SGA, over 33 points. Hartenstein, less than 18 points, rebounds, and assists combined. And, of course, Caruso with 2 made 3s. So let's see how that goes and plays out. There's an air ball from Indiana, still trailing by 6 right now. SGA on the attack. What a magnificent fucking cross dribble backwards. Couldn't get the basket. Hartenstein scores. I don't need that. That's not only a rebound, that's also a bucket. I don't need that. Hartenstein, stay away from the doggone basket. Stay away from the doggone basketball at that as well. 9 Patuon says, sad about NBA leaving TNT. It's brutal. Pascal Siakam trying to get the and one, but they're going to call the foul on the floor. That should have been a continuation. But I expressed the same sentiments regarding NBA leaving TNT. I'm not happy about it. I'm glad the crew is still together. But as long as they can continually entertain the same way that they've been doing on TNT over on ESPN, I'm not upset about it. As long as they're not, pigeonholed or shackled. As long as they could do their same thing, I'm happy about it. Matt giving out gifts. I appreciate you, brother. Giving out gifts there on Twitch. Twitch trying to play catch up right now. We got a hype train going over on Twitch. Shout out to the Twitches holding it down. Somebody get Godfather on the phone.
It's time once again for everybody to come aboard the Hype Train.
Come aboard the Ho Train, ladies and gentlemen. And SGA just put in a jumper. OKC by 10. OKC by 10. Alex Caruso able to go out there, get a block on the other end of the floor. OKC playing very good basketball right now. OKC playing very good basketball right now. I got Dallas said, who's the best player to play for both OKC and Indiana? Indiana, Reggie Miller. And then ultimately for OKC, Kevin Durant. You can make an argument for Westbrook, but I think Kevin Durant's the greatest to put on that uniform. And then for Indiana, I'd probably say Reggie Miller is that number one for Indiana, to answer your question. Solomon said, you wished the NBA Finals was on NBC and the ABC presentation of the NBA Finals doesn't hit the same. I do miss the, although I don't think I had an opportunity to watch it live, because I think the last time the NBA Finals was on NBC was, what was that? Maybe 98? When was the last time NBA was on NBC for the finals? Because I remember in the 2000s, it was on ABC. 2002. Okay, so 2002 was the last time. Yeah, so I don't even recall, outside of just, live, watching it live, but rewatching NBA Finals games, NBC did a hell of a job with the production and presentation. But here's where ABC fucks up. After, what was it, maybe 2015? The presentation's not the same. Oh, no, it might have even been before that. Because remember when they used to have the big-ass trophy on the, TJ McConnell with a magnificent basket inside. Also, shout out to his sister signing with the Phoenix Mercury, if I'm not mistaken. They used to have the huge trophy they would put onto the floor. It was also in the middle of the court. Then the insignia that they placed on the, damn, Hartenstein with the and one, that's not good for my pick'em. But the insignia that they used to place on the jerseys, instead of the regular jersey that you've been wearing all season, you had special NBA Finals jerseys. That used to be magnificent with the production. Because call it what it is. Right now, if you didn't tell me this was the NBA Finals, there's nothing here that shows me it's the NBA Finals, to be quite honest with you. So it's mid-2000s. The production was still there. The presentation was still there. I think, because I remember during the Heatles era, you still had great presentation of the NBA Finals. It wasn't until that Warriors versus Cavs, despite it was a magnificent rivalry, they kind of leaned more on the players and those teams than the actual production of everything. Because the pre-game package was fucking fire. But the problem was, on court, the presentation wasn't there, so they completely failed there. So I agree with you 110% there. Payne in the building said, can he get a Seven. And he wanted to say, fuck the Knicks. Nathan Batuon said KD got drafted by the Sonics before OKC. Well, okay, so if that's the case, then Westbrook's the greatest to have been drafted there. But when you said OKC, I was just thinking anybody who donned the Thunder uniform. But by all intents and purposes, if that's what the metric you're going by, then it's Russell Westbrook. Although I believe Russell Westbrook was a sign and trade, was it? Escapes me. Honcho Pafavo said Seth Rollins went on K Adams and still could not trash CM Punk. Boys obsessed with him. Could not trash CM Punk. Yeah, he's definitely obsessed for sure. Player intros was fire as well. 100%. I agree with you, bro. I agree with you. 9-point lead, final possession of this quarter. You're not going to get a 2-for-1, so if I'm Halliburton, I'm holding unless I have a wide open look. Oh, Dort guarding Halliburton extended about 25 feet. Halliburton, whoa, he almost traveled. What is Neesmith doing? They just lost the basketball. You got 4 seconds. What you going to do with the basketball, SGA? Pull. You got to pull. Late layup, completely gets it off in time, but could not connect. And at the end of one, we've got a 9-point lead. Josh Jones in the building. I appreciate you, family, putting 2 on it. The greatest drummer to have subscribed to the channel is in the building, ladies and gentlemen, and he's very multifaceted as it pertains to everything. Instruments, if I'm not mistaken, about 6 instruments that you play. Let it be known if it's a humble brag, if it's a bit more, even if it's a little bit less, you're incredibly proficient, brother. So one way or another, y'all check out Josh Jones. Now, we need an Angel Reese roast commentary. Much love. You know, you're not wrong about that. You're certainly not wrong about that. But you know what's crazy? And I could already feel it in my soul. Over 100? My apologies. Here I was talking about 6 instruments. This man said he does over 100. My apologies, brother. Well, then again, there's a bunch of different, instruments that you mess around and try. Because for all intents and purposes, the triangle is an instrument. Some folks will probably, well, it's just a triangle. But whatever the case may be, this is a master at work. All right, I had an opportunity to see him playing the percussion out there in Chicago. So this gentleman is incredibly well versed in over 100 different instruments, man. Let me tell you something right now. Music is a beautiful thing. I've got to get back into it. I'd love to be able to master the piano, if you will, so I can play Ganon Castle, or perhaps I can play Roman Reigns theme song, or maybe Pokemon, the battle against Blue, your rival, and as the champion in red, blue, and yellow. But that's a different conversation. But yeah, I would definitely love to do an Angel Reese roast commentary, especially given all the doggone misses. I already know there's going to be an element of Caitlin Clark haters and Caitlin Clark fans who will gravitate towards that video, but definitely need to have that happen, because I said it before, I'll say it again. Although her and Caitlin Clark have done amazing things for the WNBA, we have to stop comparing the two, because call it what it is. There's one player who is a bona fide superstar who will be able to break through the mold and go to different sort of heights, who's incredibly marketable in the realm of basketball in and of itself, not just pop culture. And then you have another in the realm of basketball, kind of leaves you sitting there scratching your head saying, yeah, I don't know why we're trying to market her as this. That ain't her. You market her as a Rodman, you're perfect. Don't try to market her as if it's Magic versus Bird. It's not. It's not. It's too different. She's in a different realm of basketball player. Let's not do that. But Oscar, put 5 on it. I appreciate it. So what's up, Chiseled? You're going to do a cold plunge with this heat. Hey, let me tell you something right now. When I get this house, I am buying an ice barrel, and I'm going to cold plunge every single day. There is no scenario where I go into a home and I do not have my own cold plunge. It is necessary. For those of you who have never cold plunged before, please go and do it. Please go and do it. Me Bounds, Me Bound, hilarious. When I first saw Me Bounds on Twitter, I was rolling, bro. That's the perfect way to describe it. Dwayne put 5 on, said dream match, Sasha versus Lyra Valkyria. Well, that'd be a very good match. That'd be a very good match. I'd look forward to that. I think somebody on Twitter had said, man, it'd be amazing if Sasha or Mercedes took on Stephanie Vakira, but they did face each other. So there is that. Angel doesn't care about basketball. She has regressed since last year. She's so recognizable now, and she's doing so much different things regarding, not necessarily fashion, but I think she's been doing a lot of she's been doing the podcast, she's been doing a bunch of other stuff. So basketball doesn't seem to be the top priority at the moment, at least from the outside looking in. She could still be having that as her number one, but because you're kind of seeing the same brand of basketball to a degree that you saw last year, it kind of leaves you sitting there like, all right. And it makes you wonder, was this the case when she was in college? But whatever it is, I mean, I'm rooting for her. My whole thing is like, yo, you develop your ability to score down low and you stop with these unfundamental, looking attempts at the rim. You probably silence 50% of the noise. So there is that. But She won't hear it from me. Derek Booker, for 5-1, and said not to jump the gun, but if the Pacers win the finals, you just hope the city of Indianapolis doesn't go full metal stupid. Nice way of saying retarded. Now, I will say this much. They definitely will lose their mind, and rightfully so. Now, if you're in Indianapolis, which I would assume you're probably out there since you mentioned that, well, you better get ready. They're going to oil up the damn street poles and things of that nature. And no, it won't be Diddy who's going to be sliding down there. It's going to be the Indianapolis and Indiana faithful. So there is that. What else are we capping about Genjutsu Adonis? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. You got to relax. You got to relax. Everything will be discussed in time. But Indiana has crashed out. I'm sure they do. Sir Cap Chaos in the building. What's happening, family? Said, hey, Chiseled, what do I think about people saying this would be a boring finals? They're not really big fans of basketball because OKC has been one of the most exciting teams all season. Indiana, in this postseason run, have been the most clutch team in the playoffs. So regardless of these two teams not being big market teams, if you watch them through the postseason, they're playing the brand of basketball that would make you want to go and tune in. Now, albeit SGA, foul merchant, things of that, I understand why people happen to have that kind of criticism. But if you take a look at how OKC plays defense, they playing defense like some dogs. Pause, preemptive pause. They getting up in you. Right? Pause again. So since that's the case, you want to see this brand of basketball. And because Indiana's never really fully out of it, they could be down by 20 points in like the second quarter. They can mess around and start mounting a comeback throughout the second half. So if you've been following the playoffs, you're in a situation where this isn't going to be a boring finals. Now, I know the two cities aren't exciting. The two markets aren't exciting. The names don't jump off the paper. But watch the games and let that, play the role for itself. 9 for 5-1 said, wanted the Knicks to win it all just to see the mayhem. Low-key, I did too. Dwayne for 5-1 said, would I take the Annihilator from Nia Jax? That big lady, would I take the Annihilator from Nia Jax or that big lady I posted? 100% Nia Jax. 100% Nia Jax. I would not take that doggone from somebody over 1,000 pounds. You about to drop half a vehicle on me? I'm good, bro. You are not dropping a Mini Cooper on my chest. I'm good on that, bro. I'm good on that. Mark Jackson put 2 on and said, oh, yeah, thoughts on Tibbs getting fired? I'm not shocked. Mike Malone better be who's the next hire. I'm not shocked because you can't run no 8-man rotation and think you fixing to go and win a championship, especially when you're not even rotating the right way down the stretch. It works well until you run into the best teams, and then it doesn't work anymore. Also, this stream is brought to you by Underdog. So if you guys haven't already, click that link in my description. Download the Underdog app. Use the promo code Adonis if you have not already. And head over to Underdog. Let me see if I got another updated. See if I have myself an updated QR code here. Oh, that's a brick. There's a 3. Back. Oh, no, that's a brick. Good hustle right there. Hey, OKC got to finish right here. They don't got, outside of Siakam and McConnell, they really don't have scorers on the floor. Or I should say somebody who's going to create their own shot. McConnell is very, very sneaky, so he finds a way to make it happen. Drop step coming. Hartenstein's there. Good forward step, but unfortunately couldn't get his jumper to fall. Damn. Hartenstein got 7 points and 4 rebounds already. God damn. I'm cooked, bro. He about to destroy my damn pick'em. Hartenstein about to destroy my damn pick'em. I am sick. He about to destroy my doggone pick'em.
Gotcha, bitch.
Caspane_the Great is now following.
WIY Patuan said, just got here. Who do I have? India or Oklahoma? I got Oklahoma winning the entire NBA Finals. 9 put 10 on it. Said 100 Knicks fans versus 1 gorilla. To be quite honest with you, I think the Knicks fans might win because somebody's going to start molesting the gorilla and it's going to be a bad time. Legitimately, that meme of grab his dick and twist it. Somebody's going to do it. Somebody's going to do it. It's New York. Motherfuckers is going to start wilding out, bro. Motherfuckers is going to start wilding out. And furthermore, because it's New York, people are going to be willing to die. So you got too many crash outs in this city to not mess around and possibly win that fight. Somebody's going to do something ridiculous. Kayla giving out gifts. Kayla giving out gifts. Oh, Shepard tries a three, can't get that one to go. Wow, Miles Turner with the rebound, but gets blocked from behind. Good pass, Chet Holmgren nearly gets the and one, tries the layup, can't get it to fall, but he's heading to the free throw line. Hey, OKC's picking up the pace, bro. Indiana's gonna need to go get a sub. You need somebody who can create this shot on the floor, bro. You got to watch the Stanley Cup Finals, too. Last night's game was amazing. I didn't even know it started, bro. I thought they were still in the conference finals. I'm so behind on hockey. It's ridiculous. Justin said 100 Diddy's versus one gorilla who walks out. Oh, the gorilla wins that fight. The gorilla wins that fight because Diddy's somewhat of a masochist. And if you got a whole bunch of Diddy's, they'll probably want to see each other die so they can rub their blood on their nipples. Nasty motherfuckers. Shovel said, why is it that you can't get invested in this game or this league for that matter? The reason why you can't get invested in the league is because there's too much redundancy. You're pretty much seeing the exact same thing from every single team whenever it is that you tune in. So you don't necessarily have teams that happen to have the identity at scale across the league. The teams that are bad are really bad. The teams that are middle of the pack are bad. Then you have your top-heavy teams that are there. And then, of course, you know, the marketability of the teams across the board, you don't necessarily have a powerhouse that's behind, you know, as it pertains to media. So, essentially, going into every single season, you kind of know who you're going to have your eyes on. And the downside of basketball is no matter if a new team is on the prowl, like, for example, OKC, back-to-back years being the number one seed, guess what teams were still talked about the most? I appreciate you, Juju. Now, guess what teams are talked about the most during the doggone season? The Lakers. Gotcha, bitch. The Warriors.
Journal Mark is now following.
These teams that have those bona fide stars, they're going to constantly get the media attention. At least in football, there gets to a point where if you start winning so much games, you become undeniable. So you can, as Cody Rhodes once said, you go from undesirable to unfucking deniable. And when you're in a situation like that, you're going to have to force the media to have to cover you because you've only got a limited amount of games. Versus basketball, it being 82 games in the season, one team could go the whole year. Nobody talks about them. All of a sudden, the playoffs come around. Is this team for real? So it happens. Dwayne put 5 said, me versus the gorilla, I'm going to the afterlife. Oh, you can't get that basket. Rebound by Miles Turner. Oh, there's a steal. There's a steal. There's a three. Oh, it's a brick. Wow, he gets his own rebound. Floater. He bricks it again. That's a damn shame. You had 3 opportunities at the basket. 9-point lead right now for OKC. They desperately, Indiana that is, needs to get a basket. Halliburton puts in a 3. It's the Halliban. It's the Halliban puts in a 3. The Halliban puts in a 3. Puts in a 3. And now we've got a 6-point game. We've got a 6-point game. 100 Grant Williams. 100 Grant Williams versus one Adonis. Who went? Oh, the 100 Grant Williams. This is going to be a bad time. The Halliban puts in the 3. We've got a 6-point lead. Shovel said our city doesn't even have a team. Never did. Yeah, I don't think it'll ever. Pittsburgh's a football city. Pittsburgh's a football city. Tyrone Bigham says Chiseled looking hotter than a crack pipe on payday. Oh my! First off, crack pipe on payday, sir. What are you doing with your checks? What do you talk about? Crack pipe on payday? You be standing out on the block after you get your check like.
Oh, nigga, give me one more round. Tell me that go. Oh, please. Tell me that go. Oh, nigga, give me one more round. Tell me that go. Oh, nigga, give me one more round. Tell me that go. Oh, please. Tell me that go. Oh, nigga, give me one more round.
Brandon said, yeah, that's true, Adonis. The Sonics were a small market team. Nobody wanted to come here in free agency. Went 20-62 in the final year in 2008. Had some good teams in the 90s and mid-2000s. Indeed, you did. Indeed, you did. And it's very unfortunate because situations where you have those small market teams, you could always market a superstar to want to go to one of those coastal teams, to want to go to one of those bigger market teams. And why would you want to go to a small city? Unless, of course, you're in a situation similar to somebody like a Giannis who probably will end up leaving, but wants to build something themselves special in a small area. But you got to consider outside of basketball, you end up in a team like Miami, you end up in a team like Los Angeles, you end up on a team like New York. Because of the business opportunities that's there, I'm 100% sure the agents that these players happen to go and hire are a direct result in these players not wanting to either remain in a small market team or go to a small market team. Did I see where Adam Silver said this finals is like Packers versus Steelers because of their small markets? Well, not necessarily. Because I think that'd be a foolish comparison because you got two cornerstone franchises in the Steelers and the Packers. So because you have the history that's there, you're not going to be in a situation where it's like, hey, smaller markets. I guess in the grand scheme of things, yes. But in football history, no. Because when you happen to have teams that have that gravitational pull within the confines of the league, it's a little bit different. It's a little bit different. It wouldn't work in that scenario. I get what you're trying to say because the cities and stuff of that, but it just doesn't work in that scenario. What would have been a better comparison? Okay, so what would have been a better comparison? Seattle and oh shit, I have to go with like past Super Bowls. I'd have to go with past Super Bowls. LA played against Cincinnati, so that wouldn't work. Philly is a cornerstone team in the NFL, so that wouldn't work. In either one. Kansas City is a smaller market, but then they're not in the midst of a dynasty. So and when they played against San Francisco, so that wouldn't work. I would have to say Atlanta. Nope, can't even do that because New England, albeit was a smaller market, but then the dynasty made them much larger. Indianapolis can't even utilize them there. Chicago is a big time, cornerstone that's there as well. I would have to go even further back. Mid 2000s, New Orleans, no, because you had Indiana, you had Peyton and everything, and then still you have two bona fide teams, and you got a team that got the whole fucking world on their back. Baltimore, but they played against New York, so that wouldn't count. That wouldn't count. Tennessee, St. Louis, 1999. The game was played in 2000. Tennessee and St. Louis, Super Bowl 34. Super Bowl 34. No, Tampa, Oakland wouldn't necessarily work because Oakland was, at that time, a big-time franchise in the NFL. Oakland ass now, I should say Las Vegas type ass now, but at the time, Al Davis was still around, so you were still generating a good amount of money. But yeah, Tennessee and St. Louis, that would have to, oh wow, oh yeah, you put it in the chat room. Shout out to Black Freakazoid. You put it in there before I said it. Also, Sam Soto wrote it as well. So yeah, there's that. Derek put 5 on, said, regarding the Steelers and Ron Rodgers, we Colts fans aren't optimistic about next season either. You expect Indy to be mega ass again. Rest in peace, Irsay. Rest in peace, Irsay as well. We're going to have to see how things mess around and play out, but just like you, there's nothing for me to be super excited about. Dwayne put 5 on, said, me versus Toby 200. Toby 200. The hell is that? Nonetheless, 7-point lead right now. Charge. They about to call. Wow. No call? Oh, yeah, they called the charge. I thought there was no call. The far side official didn't even blow the whistle. It was the near side who actually did. Rightfully so. We're midway through the second quarter here. Still a 7-point lead right now for OKC. Has Indiana had the lead yet in this game? I don't think they have. The closest they ever got was tying up the game at 10 apiece. Did they end up? Yeah, they've never led in this game. The closest they've ever been was tied up at 10 apiece. Indiana is in trouble right now. And you know what's crazy? They're shooting better from the field than OKC is. They're shooting 42% from the field. OKC is shooting 35% from the field. Then from three, they're 37% to OKC's 33%. OKC shot made 4 more free throws than Indiana. But the real story of the game, in my opinion, has to be the turnovers. Because it's 12-3 right now. How do you have 12 turnovers in the first half? That is ridiculous, bro. And we still got half the quarter left to go. That's ludicrous, bro. Protect the basketball. 9, Patuan said, why would Pittsburgh waste money on an old, washed-up Rodgers? Man, I have no clue, man. I have no clue, man. And to be quite honest with you, if you knew you was going to go all in on Rodgers, why not draft Shador? You could have still had him sit behind Rodgers and learn because he was still under the tutelage of Brady and all these other different sort of people. And even still, I still believe in Will Howard. Have him sit behind Rodgers. Let's see what Aaron can go and teach him if he's willing to go and teach him. But we shall see. As for Arch, I think there's other teams that's going to go out there and do it. I just don't know if Mike Tomlin has it in him to want to go and tank. But that's neither here nor there. Unknown Adonis in the building. What's going on, family? My brother is in the house. Chocolate Sensation 69 there over on Twitch. Shout out, fam. How you doing? Back from the hospital as well. Freed last week. So you are back home. Hopefully you are cooling, chilling at the crib, playing that Xbox X, having a good time. Vashan Taylor said, why do the NBA not call moving screens much anymore? Bro, I wish I knew, bro. They be letting a bunch of shit get away. Just now, well, Shet didn't necessarily have a moving screen. Lou Dort for 3. Bang! I needed that for my pick'em. Thank you. Thank you, Lou. Thank you, Lou. Thank you, Lou. I needed that 3 for my pick'em. Lou Dort just put in a 3, so I need 1 more 3 from Dort. I need 1 more 3 from Caruso. Thank you very much. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let me check on Hartenstein. He still got the 7 points, 4 rebounds, and he's got no assists. Please, please keep Hartenstein off the floor. SGA tries a 3. It's a brick. Rebound, Siakam. Hey, Siakam got to go get himself some more buckets, man. He's got 8 right now. How about you? Oh, wow. Offensive foul again. Wait, is that Miles Turner third one? Is that his third? Or is that his second? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I think that's his second. I think that's his second foul. 9, Patuan said Aaron is going to need some AARP membership after 1 hit. He just might. And fun fact, I might low-key apply for AARP, to be quite honest with you. They have a bunch of discounts, but apparently I think on their website they said unless you're 55 is when you really can get the usefulness of the membership. If you're lower than 55, then you'll get some discounts, but not the full end of it. Oh, Dort for 3! Bang! 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 That's a lock on the pick'em, baby! 10-point lead for OKC. Thank you very much, Mr. Dort. Thank you very much, Mr. Dort. We have our first lock on the pick'em, ladies and gentlemen. We have our first lock on the pick'em, ladies and gentlemen. We have our first lock on the pick'em, ladies and gentlemen. Lou Dort with 2 made 3s. Thank you very much, Lou Dort. Thank you very much, Lou Dort. Thank you very much, Lou Dort. Alex Caruso, I'm looking at you next. Let's go, baby. 1 out of 6 down. Let's get it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Obi Toppin has 6 points already. Oh, if he scores 1 more basket, he's going to ruin my pick'em. He's going to ruin my pick'em. Oh, no, I have Obi Toppin less than 8 points. This man's already got 6. I am in trouble. Dwayne Pafavon said, you know I'm going to be spamming the Aaron video every single time he messes up. That's a fact. I definitely will. Matt said top 3 Pacers all time. Reggie Miller. Reggie Miller. Reggie Miller. Reggie Miller, Jermaine O'Neal, Paul George. I know I'm missing somebody. Reggie Miller, Jermaine O'Neal, Paul George. I know I'm missing somebody. I know I'm missing somebody. Rick Smith. Rick Smith. Yes. Rick Smith. Oh, Dale Davis. Yeah, Dale Davis was there for a minute. Dale Davis was there for a minute, but he wasn't anything that was. He's just a homer who's been around for a minute. I wouldn't put him on the greatest of all time there. But he was there for a minute. He was there for a minute. Ron Artest. Artest is a great pacer, but I don't think I'd put him on the all-time list there for all intents and purposes. Mark Jackson was a beast. Mark Jackson was a beast, but I think of Mark Jackson more of a Nick than I do as a pacer. I consider him more of a Nick than I do as a pacer. Make him dance, Lance. Fun fact, he went to high school with my brother. I think he was in NY recently. I mean, he's from NY, so I'm pretty sure he probably lives out here. Hancho for 5 said the problem with the NBA is is not small market teams. We have had final matchups with small market teams before, like the Spurs and Pistons. You just got to be able to build excitement behind what it is that's going on. Hancho Pateno said, "Is the media coverage not propelling this star players forward? For example, Stephen A. saying Halliburton's not a superstar yet, but mentions Ant with Jordan and Kobe. Hilarious inconsistency. 100%, 100%. Because if you're gonna sit over there and say, oh well, this player showed up against these other players, well, guess what? He's went out in the conference finals back-to-back years. Now, don't get me wrong. Jordan was considered an absolute superstar even when he was getting eliminated by the Pistons, but you can see and pass the eye test that's there. Yes, Ant can go and pass the eye test, but you can't deny, Halliburton's ability to not only go and make it to the All-Star game or whatever the case may be. You got a bunch of people who's just not paying attention. Rodney Stuckey. Anthony Davis. Oh, Antonio Davis. Oh, wow. The Toronto legend, Antonio Davis. Oh, watch out. Great steal there from Caruso. Charge. Good call, ref. Good call, ref. Caruso, you dumb as hell for that. You dumb as hell for that. I don't know why you would put your hand to go and review that. Why would you review that up 10 with 3 minutes left to go in the second quarter? You know damn well you charged that man. You know damn well you charged that man. Caruso, you dumb as hell. I don't know why the hell you decided to go and do that. That's his second foul right there. You got to use your head, bro. Something that I don't quite understand, and correct me if I'm wrong, we've seen an incredible decrease in people trying to Eurostep this past decade. Manu retired, Wade retired, and all of a sudden, you're not seeing Eurosteps like that anymore, right? Not a lot of players go and do it. Now, you'll do a gather step or maybe a carrying of the ball, like you do the two hands on ball to go and follow through. But people ain't taking advantage of these defenders trying to mess around and scheme their way into, drawing charges and shit. Yeah, people be shuffling on the step back. It's ridiculous now. But I'll never understand how somebody doesn't, activate a Euro step. Oh, Lou Dort in the corner tries another three. Bang, it falls. Oh, my God, all net. Lou Dort is having a fucking day from the corner. But the amount of Luka still Euro steps. Oh wow, a steal from Dort now. Heat check Dort. Find Dort on the heat check. Dribble penetrate. Oh no, SGA tries a three. It's a super brick. But I'll never understand if those defenders is gonna go and set up. Accelerate while you're going to the cup and then slow down about half a step towards the defender. They're gonna show their hand. Oh, McConnell with the three. Thank you very much, McConnell. That should give me the lock. on another pick'em. Oh, thank you very much, McConnell. There's the lock. There's the second lock on the pick'em. McConnell got my points. McConnell's got my points. Thank you very much, McConnell. Thank you very much, McConnell. But with that being said, I just don't understand why they don't try to Euro around the defender. Oh, Naismith tries a 3. We've got a 9-point game. That's a great observation. Once Harden got the old Euro steps reduced in the league. Yeah, it's bizarre to me. That's why I think another part of basketball is getting killed, because believe it or not, say what you want, when the people kept calling San Antonio boring throughout those years, oh my Lord, SGA with a magnificent slash to the basket gets the layup to fall. We've got an 11-point game. Say what you want about San Antonio being boring and all that other stuff back then. Bro, they were so fundamentally sound. They didn't make mistakes. They were the Patriots of the NBA. They did not make mistakes. They did not beat themselves. So when you tune into the basketball game, you at least knew, yo, if this person's open inside the paint, they're not missing. This person is foul line extended. They got a wide open shot. They're not missing. You're watching beautiful basketball at work. It's a lost art nowadays. SGA, bang, gets a 3 to fall. He's waking up. The MVP's making plays, and Oklahoma City leads by 12. Hit the music.
Don't say a word.
Huh?
And I say fly like a bird. I text Rebecca and she brought me.
Zesty MVP.
Set you free. And I'm thanking you for knowing exactly what a pro wants, what a pro needs. Whatever makes me happy sets me free.
It's certainly setting them free right now. SGA, 19 points. Thank you very much, MVP. Thank you very much, MVP. Making it happen out here. Buddy is balling right now. Hancho Pateno said another thing you don't like, the media too xenophobic. At times, players Giannis and Jokic not mentioned possibly being the face of the NBA. They always, instead, they always put Ant in those convos. Oh, so as you stated, incredibly xenophobic for all intents and purposes, because they want it to be an American who's the face of the league. They want it to be an American who's the face of the league. But the thing is, in situations like that, you've got to be transparent. If the best player in the league is a fucking foreigner, that's what it's got to be. Oh, Caruso! Almost got it to fall at the break. Just missed it at the end of the quarter. And the first half comes to a close. OKC by 12, 57-45. Now, if you're Indiana, you want to be slightly disappointed from the performance, but you're only down by 12. You're only down by 12. So you're not that far off. I will say this much, though. I'll tell you right now, the others, as Shaq coined the term, they're fucking balling right now. They are balling right now.
Congratulations!
Collectively, because the downside, I appreciate you. The downside.
Lone Wolf 4550 just resubscribed for 12 months.
Hey, 12 months for you, Lone Wolf. I appreciate you. McConnell has given you 9 off the bench. Toppin has given you 6. Shepard has given you 3. Meanwhile, for OKC, you got 7 from Hartenstein and 4 hard rebounds. Caruso's got you 7, almost had 9. 3 steals already, 2 blocks. He's all hustle right now. All hustle right now. You're getting quality minutes from both teams' benches. Quality baskets from both teams' benches, bro. But SGA is playing out of his mind. 19 points in the first half. Let me tell you something right now. Halliburton's going to need to wake up. Siakam had a great first quarter, very quiet second quarter. He's going to need to wake up. And Miles Turner, you're going to need to start doing something. Because outside of TJ, if TJ McConnell wasn't here for this game, you're down by 20, just to be quite honest with you. TJ looks like JJ Redick, just from the mid-range. Electabuzz, the Pokemon is in the build. Do I have an Electabuzz video? I could have swore I did. Don't I have an Electabuzz for something? I knew I had an Electabuzz video. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me see here.
Oh, Electabuzz! Thunderbolt now!
I knew I had an Electabuzz video. Has the Halliburton been caught and put to a permanent end? Somebody called John Cena. Maybe he has been, because that man is not on display today. He's gonna need to show up. He's gonna need to show up. Yup, 19 turnovers. 19 to, that's the difference in the game. I was gonna get to that, but I'm glad that you brought it up. 19 turnovers is absolutely insane, bro. Absolute 19 turnovers to 4, bro. 19 turnovers to 4. That is absolutely ludicrous. The fact that OKC only has 5 fast break points is spectacular. The fact that they only have 5 is crazy. The fact that they only have 5 is crazy. Because that is outrageous. 19 first half turnovers, 19, and you only down by 12. You should be thanking the Lord that you're not down by 20, 25 right now. They better get themselves together. They better get themselves together. They was not acting like this when they played against the Knicks. Ain't that the truth? Oh, you said run the Electabuzz clip again? Hold on.
Oh, Electabuzz! Thunderbolt now!
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Yeah, the Electabuzz voice actor was going hard. Yeah, indeed. It's crazy how much random clips I have, bro. What are the chances? Electabuzz here in the chat room. And I'm like, oh, I think I have an Electabuzz clip. What part of the game is this for a halftime show? Bro, I just so happen to have, have a clip there and ready. That's hilarious. Saintha. That was so random. Indeed it is. In a Chiseled Adonis stream. Indeed it is. By the way, if anybody here follows me on TikTok at the Chiseled Adonis, let me see if I'm live. I really don't think I am. Go live when your videos are trending. Am I live? I really don't know. Oh, wait, live access is suspended. You can join live as a guest starting from June 8th. Oh, so maybe I can't go live. Interesting. Yeah, I guess I can't go live. He sounds like he's motorboat. Well, there it is. Am I going live for Money in the Bank? Unfortunately, no. I will not be live for Money in the Bank. Because I will be trapped in the Bermuda Triangle. Arcane Simpson said you follow on X videos. Oh, sir. Hey, sir. Follow on X videos.
Tracy147 is now following.
What part of the game is this? Actually, I don't know if I have an account over there. When I was uploading to the hub 5 years ago. Actually, no. 7 years? Because I did that, 2018 until I think they blocked me in 2020? I can't remember. But that's crazy. Yeah, dude, a freak. First off, look at this seersucker white blazer that Stephen A. Smith got on right there. That's type clean. David Patenon said, you thought you was in a genjutsu for a minute with all those Pokemon going off. The random humor is one of the many reasons you try to catch my streams when you can. Salute to me. Why, thank you. I appreciate that. Solomon said, block me. Why? Oh, because they said I was posting non-consensual videos, despite the fact that all I was doing was uploading the very same videos that I uploaded on YouTube. Crazy, ain't it? Lone Wolf said, you're blocked on OnlyFans. I don't even want to ask. Zep said, yeah, that suit is tough. Listen, I tell people all the time, bro, suits don't have to be uncomfortable. Because if you get a suit that is actually, well, why my nose look like that when you move it? Is it because I have a big nose? For a second, I thought my shit looked like it was broken. But if you get a suit that's fitted the appropriate way, them joints is comfortable as hell. You could wear that joint forever. Forever! Forever! Slack pants are very comfortable. Indeed, they are. I'm glad we're moving away from this generation of super tight pants, bro, because I think that's just ludicrous. Will we ever find Ray Lewis's white suit? Of course not. Nobody's going to find it. He burned it himself. What am I doing in the Bermuda Triangle? Getting lost in space. By the time I pull back up, it's going to be 2028. What happened? Birthday suit fits best. I mean, I am indeed a partial nudist, to be quite honest with you. Full transparency, usually more often than not when I'm at home, butt and naked. Butt and naked. Because what am I wearing clothes for? Honcho for 5 on said top 5 DBZ roasts all time. Goku telling Vegeta he need that hyperbolic time chamber to keep up. That led Vegeta intentionally saying leave me alone. Yeah. Internally. Oscar for 2 on and said fuck Mary Kill, Alexa Bliss, Rhea Ripley, Stephanie Valkyrie. Oh Jesus. Okay. Stephanie Valkyrie. I always put an L in there. Wow. Okay. So that's a tough one, but to be quite honest with you, I would have to go marry Steph, sleep with Rhea, and I'm sorry, Alexa, you're going to have to go. But, yeah. There's that halftime, by the way. Let me give you guys some statistics at the moment. High point man for OKC, it's the MVP SGA with 19 points. Meanwhile, for Indiana, it's TJ McConnell off the bench with 9. Meanwhile, total field goal percentage for Indiana is 41. They actually have a higher field goal percentage than OKC, but believe it or not, OKC's taken 18 more shots than Indiana. Indiana shot the basketball 36 times. OKC shot the basketball 54 times. And you know what makes no sense about this? Indiana's out-rebounding OKC by 5. You out-rebounding a team by 5, but they're out-shooting you by 18. You want to know what the problem is? Turnovers. 19-4. Indiana turned the basketball over 19 times in the first quarter. 19 times from the first quarter. That's the difference in this game. Indiana has a higher field goal percentage than OKC. They've got a higher three-point percentage than OKC. They're only behind by 3 field goals to OKC. They're out-rebounding, out-assisting OKC. But they turned the basketball over 19 times. 11 steals to 0. Let me repeat that. 11 steals to 0 in favor of OKC. That's outrageous. That's outrageous. That's outrageous. OKC's never led. Pardon me. They've never squandered the lead this entire half. Monkey D. Baldhead for 5 more said it's the NBA Finals. They have no finals logo on the court at all. Shame on Adam Silver. I agree. And I hate that finals logo on the back of the jersey. That's freaking dumb. That's freaking dumb. Put the big ass trophy on the jerseys again. The black guy said Electabuzz got you crying. Pace is going to turn the ball over 27 times before this game is done. It's highly plausible. It's highly plausible. Every time the Pacers have an opportunity to protect the basketball, the turnovers be looking at them like.
First off, the watch.
It's wild, man. It's wild. Wait, what is this?
Thank you very much, you son of a bitch!
That's what that is. By the way, finally gonna talk about the Guna side this weekend. Patreon, y'all stay tuned. Probably I'm dropping them all because I have like 3 different videos. I don't want to just mass post everything on one day, so I could space it out at least. Y'all still gonna get it early. OKC flopping and hacking. I can't say they're hacking. Well, to a degree, they've gotten away with hand on ball, or I should say hand on palm on a couple of jump shots. They got Siakam. Miles Turner got caught up once as well, where fouls should have been called, so I'm not going to disagree there. But you can't turn the basketball over 19 times in the first half and expect me to have a bit of sympathy. Play the Electabuzz clip one more time. Say less. The people ask, I deliver.
Oh, Electabuzz! Thunderbolt now!
All right. Clip is fantastic. Hey, you got to always have a random ass clip somewhere. Your work just started. Would send you on a business trip to DC Monday morning. You never worked out of your own state. Oh, right. Wow. Damn. King Vader constantly having to go and travel. That's tough. Honcho Pafavo said, why Marvel has fell off, man. Just watched the new Captain America was mid. Yeah, Captain America was ass, bro. If somebody was to ask me, yo, should I go watch Captain America? I'll tell you right now, you could pass. It was not anything special. Oh, looks like the second half fixing to kick off right now. Hey, if they go to another commercial, I might just go get some tequila. I'm not going to hold you. By the way, I weighed myself this morning. I'm 196. So I'm 1 pound away from what my goal weight of 195 was. I thought I gained weight going down to Houston, bro. Because I was eating. I thought I gained weight down in Houston. I guess not. Now, I'm almost complete with the cut. Almost complete with the cut. And I've been running. Yesterday, I ran 6 miles. Late night. It escapes me. Is the game going to go into after hours? Nah, I doubt it. I would completely doubt it. Green Ranger versus Captain America? Give me Captain America, because he's got that plot armor that's going to lead to a victory. But if it's Jason David Frank, I struggle to believe that it's not going to be him who comes out on top. Zep said, how was DreamCon? It was all right. I made a video about it, but it was all right. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Now, I wish I was there for all 3 days, Unfortunately, I couldn't be there for all 3 days. But overall, wow, you got to finish that layup there. Miles Turner, very tough rebound. There's Siakam. Siakam, you got to go. Dort's in front of you, but you got to go. Halliburton tries the three, can't get it to go. Rebound, Shet. Back the other way we go. But it was cool. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I just wish I had a better stream. And it ended up turning into StreamCon because the amount of motherfucking IRL streamers was ridiculous. I'm 100% sure they're going to end up finding a way to go in. Oh, wow, SGA gets a jumper to fall. He's now got 21. But I'm 100% sure they're going to find a way to filter out, you know, people being able to IRL stream at the con because... And remember, you got a lot of Kai Cenat variants that's out there. People who only believe the only way to get over in streaming requires such obnoxious behavior and screaming. It works for Kai because that's actually his doggone personality. You can't just try to fake your way into becoming a personality by way of copying somebody else and doing ridiculous things. Not a lot of people just want to mess around and show up somewhere and be on camera for absolutely no reason. So... don't fuck up the con for what it was supposed to be. Siakam's heading to the line after getting fouled by Williams. Zach in the building. What's going on? Did I see that fight that they had? Yes, in fact, I did. I wasn't there, but I wish I was in the vicinity when it happened. I could have did commentary in real time, but apparently somebody went over and said doo-doo garbage to DDG, and DDG's brother went and pressed them. Which this is another example of people not recognizing where it is that you're at. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't think you should be in a situation where you feel like somebody can't get touched or whatever the case is for trying to go and disrespect. But you also have to take into account there's just some people who's trying to, you know, get their video off so they can mess around and go viral. You don't got to take things to a whole other level or whatever the case is. You can invite somebody to come and box, but you could set it up in a situation that doesn't result in, you know, tomfoolery happening after the fact. Saw the video of the fattest woman. That's crazy that it's crazy that that is allowed to happen. Same thing I said, man. Because don't get me wrong, I understand thyroid, but let's not let things get completely out of hand, bro. That's just excessive eating. There's no thyroid that's gonna force you to gain 800, well 900, about 900 pounds in a surplus. Come on now, let's be real. Let's be real. I know one person that is an anomaly of anomalies, bro. There's somebody who has elephantitis, so this person has some sort of giant syndrome to where they keep growing and growing and growing and growing. Okay, how many people of the earth have this? What's the percentage of people on the earth who happen to have this? You'll find it incredibly small. But oh, well, I know this one person. People always try to make the exception the rule, bro. Yeah, I got a follow-up video for you. It's already recorded. It's going to be on Patreon either tomorrow or on Saturday. But I've already got that queued up and ready to go. I just have to pick which day I want to go and upload it. And tonight I have to record the commentary for Game 1 to get that set and ready to go as well. So I'm fixing to have myself a long night. Hopefully this game doesn't last too long and ends at 11. Siakam with the layup. There you go. But it's still an 11-point game right now. OKC leading by 11. Chiseled is the boss level for ITC. I'm trying not to laugh challenges. Shit, I'll have to go watch their video to see how they fared. Oh, great layup. There's Neesmith. 3, bang, gets it to fall. Still a 10-point lead right now. Keep in mind, if you're OKC, there's no reason to even think about possibly going and calling a timeout because all they're doing is just keeping pace. The problem is it remains a double-digit deficit. Good pass. Alley-oop connects. 12-point lead. Mr. Lake said, you came in late. Did I get my Switch 2? I don't think I'm going to be buying a Switch 2, to be quite honest with you. I just got the membership for the Switch 1. I don't think I'm going to end up buying the Switch 2. Oh, that's offensive foul. They didn't call it? Oh, now they called it. Okay, there you go. Good call, referee. Offensive foul. Neesmith definitely extended that arm out. Nearly gave Ross a brain aneurysm? Shit. I'm going to have to check it out. By the way, shout out to ITC again, man. Those brothers are so fucking cool, man. Those guys are so fucking cool. I'm honored to be able to go out there and celebrate them and hang out with them, and let alone continue to champion them any opportunity that I get. Because I've said time and time again, listen, it's not just about me. It's about all of the content creators that's out there. Even if, let's just say, I never get like my moment, whatever the case is, if they're able to go in to the fuck, hey man, I'm happy. Legitimately, I've said I don't got no hate and bone in my body. I just want to see folks win. I just want to see folks win. So I'm incredibly happy for those fellas, man. And when they get to that 1 million subscribers, I'm gonna celebrate like it's my own accomplishment that's there, man. Oh, good rebound by Siakam, gets the ball to fall. Now I think that brings Siakam to what, about 12? That should bring Siakam to about what, 12? Let me check on my pick'ems right now. Where is Siakam? I still need another Caruso 3, by the way. Siakam has 13 points. Damn, my second pick'em hasn't locked at all yet. I don't got a single lock on my second pick.
Zachbert1217 is now
There's
following.
Miles Turner. Good move. Oh, they call travel. They call travel. Damn, Miles. Damn, Miles. Whoa, did they call attack? Or somebody call timeout? You got 22 fucking turnovers here, bro. Yep, Miles Turner will travel. He moved the pivot. He moved the pivot. Come on, man. Yeah, they got 19 turnovers in the first half. They had 19 turnovers in the first half. 22 total turnovers. They've already got 3 in this quarter, bro. They already got 3 in this quarter. Bro, Miles Turner and Aaron Nesmith both have 5 turnovers apiece, bro. You about to go double-double with turnovers. You about to go double-double in turnovers. If I told you Miles Turner has 7, 5, and 7, you would be like, yo, he must be balling right now. Nah, 7.7 rebounds, 5 turnovers. If I told you Aaron Nesmith got 7, 8, and 5, you'd have been like, damn, he must be balling right now. He's got 7 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 turnovers. These dudes can't stop giving the ball away. They can't stop. Some of them probably gonna have to consider not playing basketball no more. They might have to go online and.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, Cancun.
That's where they might have to go. Solomon said, the ITC collabs are gold, just gold, bring you guys so much joy. I'm glad that you enjoy those, man. Ted said, so you call a foul on that, but not the double step, not the double step back. Okay, NBA. Bro, I hate the double step back like a motherfucker. It's one of the reasons, I don't want to say it's one of the reasons why I don't play pickup basketball like that, because I just think it's a matter of time why I can't go outside and play pickup basketball. And low key, now, once I get that streamer backpack, once it gets delivered to my crib, I might just go and play a bit more pickup now. Now, granted, I ain't gonna have no cameraman that's with me, but I can at least set up the camera so you can have it to where you can see what's going on. Just set off the camera in a corner or something, and just have myself mic'd up and playing.
But
that's definitely a travel. That double step back, I can't stand that joint. Oh well, it's a gather step, and then you come on, man. What are we doing? What are we doing? You're destroying the game of basketball. I can't stand it. Should be having me inside thinking to myself, angry as hell for what the hell's transpiring, bro. We gonna see you get crossed? Let me get crossed on stream. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be sick as hell. Miles Turner never have a pivot foot, so where did he travel at? Oh, no. Because remember, he went down, he picked up his dribble to try to fake. So once he picked up the dribble, the front foot was off the ground. So the back leg, well, he went like this. So the back leg was the pivot. So since he's going to the basket here, when he does this, left leg being the front leg, and then I think it was the left leg that was the front. Yeah, the left leg being the front leg, the right leg being the back leg. The right leg was still on the ground. The front leg went forward to try to fake the layup. So now his pivot is the back leg. What ended up happening was he dragged that back leg forward. Once you move that, travel, because you picked up your dribble. It's not going to be enough of a gather step because he stopped his momentum and then went upwards. So that's why they call the travel. Oh, that big fat motherfucker right there with the blonde hair, that's Drewski? Big boy. Big boy. You could give me 30? Fun fact, I think I can count on one hand how many times I played basketball in the last 3 years. So that has to change because I used to always play pickup. Me, neighbor Adonis, we would just go to the park and, go and ball out. But I haven't really played ball like that. And low key, I kid you not, after going to DreamCon, watching that basketball game and everything, bro, if I don't put playing ball on tape, they wouldn't believe that I'm somebody who, is willing or able to go and play in the game. So there's why I think the IRL streaming could really, really make things interesting. Because let's just say if I travel to go some Obi Toppin tries a 3. Oh my God, Obi Toppin put in a 3. Fuck, that just destroyed my pick'ems. That just made my pick'ems a partial. You bastard. 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 Obi Toppin put in a doggone 3, and that just ruined my damn pick'em. God damn it. Oh, Chet Holmgren inside gets the dunk. We're back up to 13 in this game. We're back up to 13 in this game. I am sick. Oh, my Lord. Obi Toppin just had to go and ruin it. Somebody hit him with a... God damn it, Obi Toppin. God damn it. So now, at best, I can't get the 3,000. I cannot get the 3,000. But if I was to go 6 of 7, I could at least leave with 300. If I could connect on everything else, I could at least leave with the 300. So SGA, I'm going to need you to go and get me 11 more points. I just need 11 more. Actually, yeah, I need 11 more points from SGA. Get me a bucket, SGA, please. Please, please. SGA jumper, no good. Caruso kicks it back out. Good pass from SGA, but you need to get that ball. Oh, Caruso, try a 3. I need a Caruso 3. I need 2 Caruso 3s.
King Sammy 93.
Oh, great defense right there. Get denied. Hell of a play right there. They're not going to call foul. Oh, if Indiana gets a bucket over here, they're going to call timeout. Or I should say, it's a break. Halliburton got to stop with these fucking moon bowls. He's got to stop with these moon bowls. I got Dallas at Obi Toppin, Obi Trice, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Parlay ruined in 5. Body to body. Game is starting to get a bit out of hand. Yeah. I'm not collecting no Skrilla tonight. Now, that's why I always go with the partial pick'em. Always go with the partial pick'em. Because remember back in when I first partnered with Underdog, man, that first season was brutal. How many times was I one leg short of Adonis? For those of y'all who always tuned into the doggone streams, how many times was I one leg short of Adonis? And mind you, I ended that season up 3, what was it, 4 grand? I think it was like 4.2 grand. Imagine if I put the partial on every single pick'em that entire season. I probably would have exited with like 8. So I'm always gonna go partial pick'ems moving forward, bro. I need that. KT Chris said, I am death sentence. Wow, Obi Toppin gets himself a bucket again. And now he's in double figures. He's got 11 points, 11-point game here with under 3, or I should say with 3:30 left to go here in this game. There's SGA one-on-one. Get yourself a jumper, SGA. Get yourself a jumper, SGA. And 1! He's not the MVP for no reason. The Canadian Dynamo puts it up, puts it in.
don't say a word.
Huh?
And I say fly like a bird. I text Rebecca and she brought me.
Set you free. And I'm thanking you for knowing exactly what a pro wants,
Huh?
what a pro needs.
What?
Whatever makes me happy sets me free.
Zesty. Zesty.
Oh, what do you know? Did they end up counting the basket? They did not. They said it was a foul on the floor, despite the fact that it should have been an and one. Oh, come on. I get that ball out of Hartenstein's arm. There's a dump off there to Caruso, 24-second violation, despite the fact that he got the bucket, but it's a 24-second violation. You went from an and one to a 24-second violation. For shame, for shame, for shame. Yeah, he still had the ball in his hand. No bucket. Shed only got 6 points. He's not even really trying to score like that. Dort almost had himself another steal. Thunder about to be the most zestiest team to ever win an NBA Finals. That's a fact. But it's still only game number one, so they'll probably be the zestiest team to go and win a game one. Pascal Siakam coming right back into this game. Listen, he's got to be incredibly aggressive. Right now, why is McConnell not on the floor? They called the timeout. They called the timeout. Get McConnell back on the floor. To be honest with you, if I'm Indiana, McConnell's on the floor up until 6 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. He's going to go out there and try to create his own basket, bro. You need to get McConnell on the floor. Adonis, somebody call up Caleb Williams.
Zesty.
Beta!
Marco Patuon said, if Cat was in OKC, him, SGA would be the zestiest duo. Indeed, they'd be very
Zesty.
Clippers will never live down trading SGA 1 million picks for Podcast P. Crazy, ain't it? Crazy, ain't it? That might be the worst decision in LA since...
Helicopter, helicopter.
That's a dark joke. Some might get it. Nonetheless, it's a 11-point game, 77-66. 77-66. Then the Bucks got zesty Kyle Kuzma. Well, Kyle Kuzma is just Kyle Kuzma's a little different. Because Kyle Kuzma is just a weird human being, to be quite honest with you. Yeah, Joe completely out of pocket. Completely out of pocket. Because it was the first thing that was right there. It was the first thing that was right there. So that's why I didn't want to say it, you know. I didn't want to say it. It's like my mind went there, but that ain't right. That ain't right. Madison for 5 wants to say Halliburton will be a Laker or a Clipper in the near future. It just sounds about right. Hollywood. You're not wrong. There's a lot of marketability that's there, but I just don't see it happening. Because he just doesn't seem like a marketable guy, to be quite honest with you. He doesn't seem like a very marketable guy. Will Smith said, if the Thunder wins it all, will the title get added to Sonics history? Yes. But if the Supersonics return, they got to give the title to OKC. You think that's a fair trade? 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. But I wish that we would see a Seattle Sonics return, but I don't know. I really don't know. Because you know the NBA is going to expand to Las Vegas. I would hope that they don't move a team over there and they just start a brand new franchise. But if they do expand to 32 teams, I think Seattle has to go and get a franchise. No. If OKC wins, Seattle also gets that lineage as well as a part of their championships. But if Seattle franchises was revived, OKC's championship would be separate from the Sonics. That is correct. Black man in the building said all OKC needs is Dwight Howard at center, and they could have a pride parade every single game. I know SGA wants to guard Pascal Siakam because he likes himself some spicy P. Oh my heavens.
Oh, that's not how the game is played. You can't do that.
Hey, yo. Send the New York Knicks to Las Vegas. You know that ain't never going to happen. SGA's got 25. We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. All right. 3 minutes left to go here in this game. Yo, I haven't even packed. 3 minutes left to go in this game. Pascal Siakam blocked from behind. There's Caruso. Layup. No good. Hartenstein with the putback. That's not good for my pick'em. Hartenstein needs to stay away from the basketball. Oh, he's got 9 points and 7 boards. I'm fucked. He's got 7 boards. Oh, damn. Hartenstein just got dunked on. I'm fucked. Hartenstein is getting really close, man. Hartenstein's getting way too close, man. Oh, no. Oh, no. If he gets 1 more basket, I'm cooked. 2 more rebounds, I'm cooked. Come on. At least he's not in this other pick him over here. So SGA, if he could get me 9 points, if I can get 9 points from SGA, and then 1-3 from Caruso, then I'll at least be able to feel as if, hey man, it's smooth sailing to the end. Because if OKC goes up by oh, there it is. Oh, come on, Caruso, you gotta bang that in. You're wide open, bro. Please. Journal of Mark in the building. The whole East Coast would blow up if the Knicks moved to Las Vegas. Ain't that crazy? Oh, they call a foul on the floor. What's the difference between Baltimore to Indy, Minneapolis Lakers to LA, Seattle to OKC? What's the difference? Well, I mean, in Baltimore's case, they moved to Indy and they took the history with them. So hence why Baltimore doesn't have 3 Super Bowl championships. They only have 2 because the Baltimore Colts went to Indy and they kept that history. The Baltimore Ravens was just a brand, or I should say they were Cleveland Browns who moved over. But they were just, bam, brand new franchise, brand new history. And then when Cleveland revived and they took that same history that they had in Baltimore was its own thing. So it was completely separate. Minneapolis Lakers was, they moved over and actually took the lineage with them and kept that. Because all of the championships from yesteryear still are there, despite the fact that you had, you know, a team in Minnesota come along, but I guess because it was like this franchise went there, then they kept it. But with Seattle to OKC, if another Seattle team shows up in the Seattle Sonics, it's clipped. Also, you got to take into account the name of the franchise as well, because it was a complete different franchise. When the other team showed up, they showed up with a different franchise team name. So you keep the same franchise team name, it's kind of difficult to not carry over, you know, the history that's there. Pause. George Mikan was the first star of the NBA, indeed. Black man, put 20 on it. Black man said, let's take a moment to remind everybody that the great injustice was done to R-Truth. That man was a soldier for WWE, and carrying Cross pipe bomb was a proven correct. They used him as a joke, then discarded him. Crazy, ain't it? And on top of that, I'm hearing word that they're not going to renew Karrion Kross's contract either. So I am concerned about the direction of where it is that WWE is going. Yup, like the Hornets. If the Hornets never came back as the Charlotte Hornets, you would have never revived the lineage of the franchise. If you changed the doggone name, then you probably would have been in a situation. But once you come back with the same franchise name, you take the history with you. Yeah, that's a foul from Hartenstein. Miz is coming up too. Man, if they let Miz walk, I will be shocked. And now you got a couple of shots coming here from Indiana. Still trailing by 11. They have collectively, throughout this entire half, trailed by 8, 9, 10, and 11. The entire half. Literally, it doesn't matter what they do. I don't think they've cut the deficit inside of 8 points at all. This whole quarter, let me see here. They kicked off trailing by 12. They went down by as much as 13. Yeah, when it was 61-48. cut it to 11, back down by 13, cut it to 11, back down. Oh, wait a minute. Yep, back down by 12. Cut it to 10, back down by 12. Cut it to 10, back down by 13. Cut it to 10, back down by 12. Legitimately, they've been within this limbo of 8 through 13. Bang, there's a 3 by Joe, and now the lead's 12 again. For every bucket that Indiana gets, they get matched by OKC. Every single, oh, there's a corner 3 right there, and now it's back down to 9. Final minute left to go here in this quarter. Justin said, what NFL team enters a do or die season in 2025? Detroit, because that window, well, do or die. Buffalo, Detroit, Baltimore, Detroit, Buffalo, do or die. Who else has windows that are closing? Who spent a good amount of money? SGA tried to draw the foul, not gonna get it. Nah, since he got like 2 years. Oh, actually, yeah. I think the Dolphins, if they can't get it done this year, they're gonna blow it up. Siakam puts in a 3. Thank you very much, Siakam. I needed that, Siakam. And now, for the first time all quarter, they cut the deficit down to 6. Nah, San Francisco's already cooked. The do or die was actually last year, to be quite honest with you. SGA tries it. Bang! Bang! SGA puts in a 3. He's got 28. Oh, Lord. What a shot. And again, the perpetual 8 to 13 points continue. No matter how close OKC allows the Pacers to feel like they are, they continually push them away. SGA with a deep 3, bomb. Everything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you, says the MVP. Oh, my Lord. Somebody get a shovel. Because as far as I'm concerned, the damn Pacers are going to get buried if they can't guard nobody. Hit the music.
Don't say a word.
Huh?
And I say fly like a bird. I text Rebecca and she brought me city. We fucked we.
Set you free. And I'm thanking you for knowing exactly what a pro wants, what a pro needs. Whatever makes me happy sets me free.
Oh, man. Somebody tell them boys to start playing a little bit of defense. Every single time that OKC sees an open opportunity at the basket, they say,
Thank you very much, you son of a bitch.
And they get themselves a bucket. Good Lord. Indiana ought to be ashamed of themselves, bro. You came into this trailing by 12. Every single basket they answered. Like, there's a 3-point discrepancy. Indiana actually won this quarter by 3. But it sucks for them because literally they were unable to go on a run at all, bro. At all. They couldn't attempt a run at all in that quarter. Because every basket they scored, they got matched. Can't win basketball games like that. Cannot win basketball games like that. Halabussy is crazy. Halabussy is absolutely outrageous, fam. Yan Burglar, you are out of line. Halabussy is crazy. Somebody hit this man with an annihilator. Come on now. What part of the game is this? Halabussy?
So, listen to everybody. Nobody believes in you. What are you prepared to do about it? Don't let no one come into your house, take your meal, do what you need to do today. I'm not nervous. I'm just telling you.
Fuck.
All right. It sounds like a nickname from Diddy. Ain't that the truth? Miz unfollowed WWE. Oh my. How did people even identify that, son? That's insane. Fourth quarter getting ready to start, ladies and gentlemen. You know what that means. Hit the music. LeBron, dance break. Enough of that, 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 enough of that. Hit the music. Ladies and gentlemen, we've arrived in the final period of this game. Oklahoma City has led by double figures damn near the entirety of the second half, but Indiana have been absolutely clutch throughout the playoffs. Can they pull off another miracle in game one of your 2025 NBA Finals? Who's coming out on top? The Final 12. Ladies and gentlemen, I invite you to the fourth quarter. Let's get it, 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 let's get it. Oh, Lord, that was a rebound by Hartenstein. I am in troubles. He's got 9 and 9. Oh, I'm cooked. That just destroyed my pick'em. That just destroyed my pick'em. Oh, I am cooked. The second pick'em is cooked now. The second pick'em is cooked now. Oh, the second pick'em is cooked now. My only chance on the second pick'em is 42 Dura. Oh, I'm upset. I'm upset. Oh, I am very upset. Second pick'em's cooked. Second pick'em's cooked. Second pick'em's. I am upset. I need SGA to get to 34 points. I also need Caruso to bang in that second three. Oh, Lord. I am upset because Hartenstein got to 18 total points, rebounds, and assists. He's just got there to 18. I am upset. No more scotch for you. Oh, Avatar must have been drinking. By the way, while LeBron was dancing, I went outside to go and grab this here. Tequila, tequila. Tequila, tequila. Mezcal. Tequila, tequila. With the worm. Tequila, tequila. So, I will dump a little bit of this into this here passion fruit juice that I have. A little bit of passion fruit juice that I have here left. So I'm not consuming the worm, to tell you the truth. I'll tell you that right now. So, yeah, making free throws helps. Making free throws helps. There we go. That should work. So is this considered tequila? I mean, this is mezcal. Mezcal is tequila, ain't it? Mezcal is tequila, ain't it? I'm a whiskey drinker, but mezcal is tequila, ain't it? I don't know the intricacies of how that works with mezcal and all that other stuff. So somebody let me know, because I don't know. Adonis, you may have participated in the Paul Heyman challenge and sold a heartfelt promo. Oh, my. Oh, they call that a foul or they call that a travel? Oh, nope, they called that a foul instead. TJ McConnell got that foul called on him. And now you got free throws for OKC. You don't drink, so you wouldn't know. Marcus says yes. Black Attack said yes, Mexican tequila. Oh, is really? That's all mezcal is? It's just Mexican tequila? Interesting. That makes me feel like a noob. You think the Warriors play in this game if Steph Curry doesn't get injured? If Curry doesn't get injured, they would have had a legitimate chance against they would have had a legitimate chance in their series against Minnesota. But to be quite honest with you, I still don't think they would have beaten OKC. Oh, there you go. Williams got himself a bucket. Mezcal is made from slightly different agave plant, something compared to tequila. That's the main difference. Ah, okay, interesting. Duran in the building said, what's going on? How am I doing? What's going on, everybody? Yes, indeed. Duran in the building. Oh, great fucking defense. But McConnell gets the ball back, and then you got a foul. They're going to call it on OKC. They're going to call it on OKC. So what do I need right now? See, Williams has 21 points, rebounds, and assists. I don't anticipate seeing this man explode here in the fourth quarter. So I'm going to need, oh shit, SGA's off the floor right now. I need SGA to come back on the floor and get me 5 points. But I need Caruso to bang in a three. I need Caruso to bang in a three. If Caruso bangs in a three, I'm so confident towards getting this 300 Dura. I need this three from Caruso. I need this three from Caruso. Siakam. Oh, can't get the basket to fall. Oh, wow. They could not score. And it's going to remain Pacer basketball. Oh, I also need Siakam to get some buckets. But as far as I'm concerned, the second pick'em is cooked. If Caruso don't make this basket, the pick'ems are cooked. I need another three from Caruso. Black man, put 20 on it. Do I think people will ever truly accept the physical freak nature that was Mark Henry? Those interviews alone, there was an interview where Big Show and Mark Henry made him feel insignificant as a man after Mark casually bent a quarter. Now, I don't think people quite understand, bro. It's a 15-point lead. This is the largest lead of this game. Oklahoma City's in complete control of this game, and moreover, they're complete control of this here fourth quarter. D-Man in the building, what's going on? But yeah, Black Man, I don't think people quite can wrap their mind around it because they only look at Mark Henry as just that of a powerhouse, but I don't think they recognize just how strong that man was. They wasn't calling him the world's strongest man for no reason. It's not like with China, oh, ninth wonder of the world and all this other. No. This was no inflection. This was legitimate. Absolutely legitimate. And they need to give that man his flowers. Avatar said tequila is for Money in the Bank and UFC this Saturday. Oh, my. Denisha said the fat lady is making her way to the stadium to go and sing. Indeed, she is certainly making her way down there. Isaac Batua said, which OKC team wins, this team or 2011 to 2012? To be honest with you, this team. This team. This team. This team. This team. Solely because I think their bench is deeper. Now, granted, you have the benefit of having a James Harden, who was the sixth man of the year, if I'm not mistaken, that doggone year. Absolutely beasting coming off the bench, but he wasn't quite yet developed. Westbrook was a very good player, but he wasn't Russell Westbrook just yet. Durant was there and a scorer through and through. But the problem that exists is, outside of that big three, you're not going to be able to keep pace. You're not going to be able to keep pace. SGA and Durant, as crazy as it sounds, they're going to be a wash. Between the two, they're going to be a wash. Westbrook wasn't a turnover machine that he was in his later years during that time period. And he's going to have unreal levels of energy. But look at the clamps on this OKC defense. They're going to create some fucking problems. And if you're going to see turnovers on the floor against them, this OKC team is going to eat them up, bro. William came back and gave out 50. William popped into the chat and said, fuck it. Here's 50 more gifteds. William going crazy over on YouTube. Where's Electabuzz when you need him?
Oh, Electabuzz! Thunderbolt now!
Make a little bit of noise. Make a little bit of noise. William said, I'm dropping 50. Yamburglar says, shit, you got it, fam. You got it, fam. Bust a move for William real quick.
Cha-cha, real smooth.
Come on now. Come on now. Hit it again.
Cha-cha, real smooth.
That's how you do it. Holding it down in the chat. Giving out all kinds of gifts. He said, Yamburglar, you can't compete with me, and threw the trash can at him. Oh. Damn, Yamburglar. He said, this game is mine. Oh, okay. Halliburton got himself an and one. No, good pass from Halliburton inside. Yeah. Indiana got themselves an and one. 9:30 left to go here in this game. But guess what? They cannot take any breaks down the stretch. Like, legitimately, you need to see ball go in net every single possession. You cannot afford to, under any situation, fall behind. Crazy. Yamburglar said, I wasn't trying to compete. Hey, man, listen. Hey, listen. Perhaps it was implied. Whatever the case may be, I appreciate y'all nonetheless. William said, all the OTU work this week. Damn, and you gave it to me? I appreciate you, family. That's love right there. That showcases the love that we got here in the community. Holding it down for the people there in the chat. Giving out all kinds of gifts. You gotta love it. Ted Wilson said, where's your membership? Fam, you got one. Your name green. Yeah, pet. Facts, if anything, where's Dr. Umar when you need him? Because he was giving out nothing but
donations. Donations.
And one Caruso with the and one gets the layup to fall, and he has an opportunity to make it a 15-point game again. Caveman Austin giving out gifts. Yamburglar said, fuck it, I'm putting 10 on it.
Donations. 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 Gifts. 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 More gifts. More gifts.
107 new members here tonight. W's in the chat, W's in the chat, W's in the chat. Obi topping for 3, bang, gets it to fall. W's in the chat. They going crazy in the YouTube chat. Shout out to Yamburglar, shout out to William, and shout out to Caveman Austin showing love. Shout out to Black Man as well. Also dropping by, dropping 2 different individual 20 balls there in the chat, man. Appreciate y'all holding it down. Appreciate y'all holding it down in the chat, looking out for the people. Nathan put 5 on, say, hey, Chiseled, you remember that one time Antonio Brown twerked after he scored a TD against Washington a decade ago? Enough from the clown. Yep, that was on Monday Night Football. I think he had like 2 TDs that day, too. He was going crazy. I might have still been playing fantasy during that time. Yeah, and Antonio Brown aided in leading me to a fantasy championship in back-to-back years. I always said, hey, if there's somebody who needs to be on my team, it's Antonio Brown. And if it wasn't him, it was Le'Veon Bell. Oh, there's Halliburton. Bro, they need to get a bucket. There's Miles Turner. Bang. Gets it to fall. Now, oh, wait a minute. Wow. OKC called timeout. They cut the deficit back down to 8.
Don_OFC is now following.
They cut the deficit back down to 8. 7:44 left to go here in this game. There you go. Miles Turner put in a 3 right there. Halliburton continues to find his guys. The only Yurik said, have I talked to SpongeBob recently? You want to know how he feels about the Comboys' upcoming season? Man, I have no idea what SpongeBob is up to. In fact, I don't even know anything about a SpongeBob popping up at any point, really. I don't know how I would ever sit around here and even talk to us. Yeah, let me tell you something. Yo, say his name, man. He appears. I believe in Cowboy Bob. I believe in Cowboy Bob. Because we got Dak and Zeke, well, not Zeke anymore. We got Dak and Pickens and C.D. Lamb. We got Trevon Diggs and Jerry Jones and in Cowboy Nation. And I say, I believe in the Cowboy. I believe in the Cowboy.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Don_OFC rated my stream with 1 viewers.
You don't find that suspicious? How ironic was it that Dr. Umar showed up just now? Shout out to Don with the rating. But yeah, you don't find that suspicious? I certainly find that suspicious. Where did that come from? That was weird as hell. Where did that come from? Whole stream went black. I don't know what the hell's going on. You mentioned some sort of sponge. All of a sudden, my stream started falling apart. I don't know what's going on. What do I think about John Laurinaitis' confession against Vince to the police? Do I expect Vince to go to jail? Do I expect Vince to go to jail? No. I expect him to pay an incredibly hefty fine. You know Miles needs to make more music? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I will never forget that night in Colorado where you introduced me to motherfucking, you know Miles. Bro, let me tell you something right now. If I ever seen that gentleman in the studio, it's up, bro. I'm telling you right now. Fire sprinklers will be activated because that studio is fixing to burn. There ain't no way. There ain't no way. No, ain't no fucking way, bro. Ain't no fucking way. Honcho Pavavon said, what does SpongeBob have to say about the Eagles winning the Super Bowl? I'm sure he has a bad time. I'm 100% sure he's got a bad time having to hear about that. Ain't no way. Go back home. It's not even your season yet. Yeah, we got just under 8 minutes left to go here in this game, ladies and gentlemen. Pacers trailing by 8. They have never led in this game. They have never led in this game. All right, let's finish this. Yeah, let's finish this. I should have put the mezcal in there when there was way more actual passion fruit in there. But all right, is Caruso still in the game? No, he's not. Damn. Oh, good backdoor pass. Easy bucket, 10-point lead. Caruso's done for the rest of the game. I'm sick. I'm sick. SGA gonna get the buckets too. I needed one more Caruso. Oh, damn, that's offensive foul on Miles Turner. Yup, good call, ref. Good call, ref. Miles Turner being a dumbass again. Miles Turner being a dumbass again. Miles Turner being a dumbass again. Uh-oh, Jan Burglar giving out 10 more gifts. Oh, Lord. They going crazy. Make sure y'all hit that like button as well, fam. We got almost 500 in the building. There ain't no reason why we should only have 236 likes. Let's get up to 400 likes. Everybody who in the building, hit that like button if you haven't already. Come on now, help out the stream. Help out the stream. Jan Burglar and William both going crazy right now, dropping all kinds of donations for the people here in the chat. So it's only right. If they're going to help out, give everybody a doggone membership. Please hit that like button and show your appreciation. Bang! Another 3 for Obi Toppin. 7-point game. 7-point game. 7-point game. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Like button free. If you're not logged in, man, what are you doing? Oh, Lou Dort could not get a 3 to fall. Long rebound there by Halliburton. And watch out now, 6:30 left to go. Neesmith with a 3. Super air ball. And they get the rebound off the ground there. Miles Turner able to get himself a board. They're not in the bonus just yet, though. One in the chat. Well, technically, everybody who's, commenting in the comment section, y'all are all logged in. So y'all got to at least go and hit that like button. But if you're somebody who's just watching and you're not logged in, damn. You ain't got no doggone account? Pain. Oh, Miles Turner banks it in. Hey, the bank may be closed, but the ATM is open. 4-point lead, 12-2 run in the last 3 minutes. Here come the fourth quarter paces, ladies and gentlemen. Here come the fourth quarter paces. We've got a 4-point game. SGA, he tries to get to the free throw line, and there it is. Oh, whoa. What was that late push right there? Pushing Nebhard right there at the end of it. Were they college teammates? Oh, Canadian national team. Okay. How do I think the Steelers will do with the reports of Aaron Rodgers signing? No difference. 9-8. Oh, Caruso coming back onto the floor. Thank you very much. I need that. I need another Caruso 3. Miles Turner banks it in. Who would have saw that coming, huh? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, season. Oh, wow. Both teams are in the bonus. Final 6 minutes of this game. Both teams are in the bonus. Both teams are in the playoffs. Yeah, get them likes up. Get them up. 9 put 2 on it. Said Disney is fucking up Marvel Comics. All right, here we go. There's Halliburton with a turnaround pass for whatever reason. Miles Turner at the top of the key trying to make it seem as if he about to pump fake somebody. Oh, Miles Turner with a foul line extended. Whoa, he got a jumper to fall. Hold on. Miles Turner with a damn jumper. Get this damn straw out my mouth. 15 points for Miles Turner. Bro, hold on. Oh, he just made him touch earth. Williams, you got to score. He got Miles Turner off him as well, and that homie got blocked, and he's going to the line. Golly. We're going down to the wire here. Jan Burglar with another 10. Man said I wasn't trying to compete, and yet here he is. Telling William, you gonna need to play catch up, sir. I found my coin purse, and I am dropping quarters in the chat. Holding it down for the community. Free throws coming by way of Williams to try to extend this lead back up to 6. All kinds of donations being sent into the chat.
Donations. 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 Gifts. 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 More gifts. More gifts.
6-point lead, 5 minutes left to go. Come on, Caruso. Pull that three. Pull that three. Oh, Caruso, you got to pull that three. I need that three. There's Williams to the cup. Can't get it to fall. Halliburton with the rebound. He's going to try a goofy-ass three. He better not. Oh, there's Halliburton with the scoop layup. Hello. Halliburton gets himself a bucket right there. I think that's now his 12th point. Chet Holmgren got to take it out across. Oh, there it is. Chet Holmgren, coast to coast. Chet Holmgren, coast to coast, but he missed. Oh, yeah. Whoa, that was a travel, ref. Nebhard just traveled. They didn't call it. We've got a 4-point game. 4-point game. Nebhard one-on-one with Lou Dort. Nebhard one-on-one with Lou Dort. Tries to turn around. Can't get it to go. Surprisingly, they didn't call no travel. Halliburton. Oh, Halliburton back over to Miles Turner. Wide open. Brick. Oh, Lord. You had a chance to cut the deficit down to 1. Miles Turner with the brick. SGA now says, all right, let's slow your roll. Let's go at my pace. I know how to bait fouls. I'm from Canada. Look at me. I'm the MVP. And there he is right past Siakam to the cup. Layup, and it's good. And it's good. SGA gets it to fall. 6-point lead again. SGA's now got 30. SGA's now got 32, pardon me, 32. One more basket I need from SGA. Halliburton gonna try a goofy three. Brick. 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 Actually, where's my brick sound effect? Oh, yeah. Here we are. I got it ready to go. I got it ready to go. I'm a brick. SGA gets fouled and he's heading to the line. 2 free throws, locks up one of my pick'ems, but I still need that 3 from Alex Caruso. I need that 3 from Alex Caruso to get myself $300. I need another 3 from Alex Caruso. No doubt in my mind, SGA is going to put in both these fucking free throws. If he misses one, I'm going to be so angry. I'm going to be irate. I'm going to be irate. Ancho Patuan said, Shy about to bust it down like Tatiana in them free throws. 9 Patuan said, Disney better not buy DC Comics. Oh, man. 3:24 on the clock here. Here we go. SGA free throw line. Come on now. There we go. One more basket, and I've got a lock on my pick'em. One more basket, and I got a lock on my pick'em. One more basket, and I got a lock on my pick'em. Come on, SGA. 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 One more free throw. One more free throw. SGA. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I just need another 3 from Alex Caruso, and we good. One more 3 from Alex Caruso, and then we're good. There we go. Siakam nearly gets an and 1. Wow, nobody with 20 points on the Pacers. Yeah, it was a collective effort thus far. 17 from Obi Toppin off the bench with 5 made threes, 16 for Siakam, 15 from Miles Turner, 12 from Halliburton. But right now, they're going to need a whole lot more to be able to come back and win this game because they've got to be able to defend. It doesn't matter what the fuck they do, how close they get. Indiana cannot seem to get over Oklahoma City's crunch time defense. They were in that perpetual state of trailing by but anywhere between 8 and 13 for all but 20 consecutive minutes. And then finally, they were able to cut the deficit all the way down to 4. And when they had an opportunity to make it 1 or 2, Miles Turner took the wide open 3, which isn't a bad shot because he's wide open, and you saw him bank in a 3 contested. But you got to knock that in. He could have made it a 1-point game, and that could have easily changed the trajectory of where we're at. But keep in mind, it's 3 minutes left to go here. That's more than enough time for a comeback to finally happen. Black man for 21 said, did I see that Elon Musk and Donald Trump are beefing now? Trump called Elon crazy. Elon posted on Twitter that the reason why we don't have the full Epstein list is because Trump is on that list. This is delicious. Yeah, it seems if they done turn heel on each other. They done turn heel on each other. Just when you thought you had yourself a tag team, not anymore. Not anymore. Or they're going to send Turner to the bench, but Caruso's still on the floor. I need that 3 from Alex Caruso. I still need that 3 from Alex Caruso. And we need to know who's on that list. 17 points for, oh, wow. Come on, get a wide open Caruso on the transition. Wide open Caruso on the transition. Come on, Caruso. Get to the 3-point line, Caruso. Get to the 3-point line. Damn. A collision, and somebody's going to the line. Under 3 minutes left to go in this game. Damn, Halliburton just got himself another foul call. Halliburton just got himself another 3 free throw call. Trump versus Musk, Hell in a Cell.
grams of coke. Then you sell it.
Oh, Lord. Bang, gets it to fall. Just need another 3 from Alex Caruso. Come on now. Oh, there's Nebard. Good defense. Obi Toppin could have shot the 3. Chose not to. There's Neesmith. Bang! Neesmith puts in a 3. Rattles it home. 6-point lead again. Come on, Caruso. Go get open. Damn, they all playing man defense. Pascal Siakam is preeing this man. SGA. Oh, no, you looked the wrong way. Caruso was on the other side. Lord. Oh, Lord, he looked the wrong way. Caruso was open in the corner for the 3. Damn. 2 minutes. Dos. Bang! Nimhard with a 3. 3-point game. 108-105. 108-105. Oh, boy. Here come the paces. Here come the paces. Good pass. One more. Wide open. Lou Dort. Brick. Rebound. Back comes Indiana. Neesmith doesn't take the 3. What a block by Lou Dort. What a block by Lou Dort. 1:30 left to go here. SGA tries to get inside. Layup gets it to fall. 5-point lead. 5-point lead. Oh, wow, they called a foul on Caruso. That's foul number 5. That's foul number 5. They call foul number 5 on Caruso. That's going to send Nebhard to the line. Wow, I don't know about that foul call. What a fucking block there by Dort. What a block there by Dort. Redemption song. Redemption song. Yeah, Dort's block was fucking spectacular. That's pitch perfect defense. Both free throws are good. Dumb Gamers put 5 on. Said the Taliban by the strike in Oklahoma City. It's a possibility. It's a possibility.
Then you sell it.
Here we go. Crowd going crazy right now, cheering for OKC. We're approaching 1 minute left to go here in this game. There's SGA. Denied. Pascal Siakam denies it. Nebhard coming back the other way. Pass to Neesmith. Neesmith back over to Toppin. Toppin to Siakam. Siakam back over to Nebhard. We've got under 1 minute left to play. Nebhard one-on-one. Nebhard steps to the side. Nebhard tries a 3. It's short. Siakam layup. It's good. 1-point game. 110-109. The Pacers have an opportunity to take the lead if they can get the basketball back. The Pacers on a 10-2 run. They had a 12-2 run to cut the deficit down to 4. We've got ourselves a game. Jalen Williams not going to take the 3 right now. Going to try to drive to the basket. Tries a layup. No good. Long rebound. Siakam rolls out of bounds. It remains Oklahoma City basketball with 22.5 left to play. Pascal wants them to challenge here. Yup, Indiana's going to challenge it. Indiana's going to challenge. Indiana's going to challenge. Oh, I think they might call the foul. That could be a foul. That could be a foul. They're reaching for the ball. Did he get pushed? It's definitely last touch by Siakam. Are they going to call that a foul? I don't think that's a deliberate foul. They're both reaching for the basketball. Oh, my. Oh, my. What a game, huh? What a game. I told you guys, the first half, albeit it's all Oklahoma City, you got to keep in mind, it's that fourth quarter, man. It's that fourth quarter, man. It's that fourth quarter, man. Pacers showing some heart. That's all that they do is go out there and show up and show out in that fourth quarter. Once you get to that final 12, now you see who's really hooping. Dumb gamers said it's the Halliburton gonna strike him. Well, we shall find out. Let's see if the Halliburton strikes. Let's see if the Halliburton strikes. For those of y'all who haven't already, hit that like button. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Hit that like button if you haven't already. What's going to be the call here? There's still our review. Hey, I'm not going to hold you, bro. I think this might be, I don't think this is going to be enough. I don't think this is going to be enough to overturn it. I don't think that this is going to be enough to overturn it. Oh, Lord, I don't think they're going to be able to overturn it. Come on now. I don't think there's going to be enough to overturn it. Referees is still looking here at the replay to see what the call is going to be. It might remain Indiana being out of bounds. Here we go. Here comes the call. Here comes the call.
14 grams of crack.
Oklahoma City basketball.
Sell it.
Oklahoma City basketball. Honcho put 2 on, said Pacers be turning them sliders up when they down. Ain't that the truth? Remains Oklahoma City basketball. And now, damn, Pascal Siakam was screaming all the way from Africa. That man had every piece and fiber of his mouth showing. Here we go. You got to get the inbound here. There it is over to SGA. You don't have to foul here. You do not have to foul here. Come on, SGA. Kick the ball over to Caruso. Kick it to Caruso. Kick it to Caruso. Damn, SGA jumper. Brick. Rebound. Indiana. Timeout. 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 They're not going to try it. They're not going to try it. Halliburton. Jumper. Bang! 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 The Halliburton has striked again. The Halliburton has striked again. The Halliburton have striked again in Oklahoma City. The Halliburton connects. The Halliburton connects. The Halliburton connects. It's bombs over Oklahoma again, and it's not 1995. The Unabomber's nowhere to be found, but it's the Halliburton. It's the Halliburton. It's the Halliburton. Oh, Lord in heaven, he's done it again. Number 0, making sure that when the clock strikes 0, it's going to be 1-0, but in favor of Indiana. He's done it again. The Halliburton has done it again. 0.3 left to go in this game. The Halliburton has led a comeback for the ages, trailed by as much as 15, 16 points, and they have come from behind again. 3 W's trailing by 7 with more than motherfucking 90 seconds left to play. And by some miracle, the Halliburton has shown up again. Dumb gamer put 10 on it. He said he called it. Indeed, you did. You said all those minutes ago, would the Halliburton come through? And indeed, they did. Indeed, they did. At 10:59, you said the Halliburton is going to come through. And at 11:04, they did. 0.3 left to go here in this game. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. The Halliburton strikes again. The Halliburton strikes again. Last chance for OKC. Use your timeout again. Good Lord. What a shot. Just when you thought they was dead in the water, Halliburton took the damn shovel and hit OKC over the head like. The fuck out of here. Oh my word. What a finish. What a performance. Oh my God, this is insanity. This is absolute insanity. Good God. Like Muhammad Hassan in 2005, man's had his hands outstretched. He said, just get it within 1 point, and I'll take it the remainder of the way. He didn't need no goofy-ass looking 3. He pulled up from 2. His father released from the ban of the NBA, and he knocks it down on the road in Oklahoma City. Oh, my Lord. What a performance. What a performance. I still need that Alex Caruso 3 for the sake of my 300 Dura. Black man put 10 on, said, I keep telling people, Indiana picking up Pascal Siakam and his championship experience will make a huge difference. Experience matters. Having Halliburton doesn't hurt. Indeed. There's the pass. Off the rim, it's all over. It's all over. It's all over. The team that didn't lead the entire game. Indiana didn't have the lead the entire game. And then the Halliburton struck. It's been 30 years since the Unabomber in the Oklahoma City building. But for whatever reason, 30 years later, it's bombs in the Oklahoma City arena because the Halliburton has struck. Tyrese Halliburton connects, and the Indiana Pacers win on the road. Oh, my word. 111-110. What a finish. What a finish. This is what basketball is all about. People sat here talking about these two small market teams, man. These two teams are incredibly boring. We want to see the New York Knicks. We want to see the Minnesota Timberwolves. I want to see Ant-Man. I want to see Cat. After all that, what happened? Both those squads eliminated. And it was SGA, superzest. Halliburton out here balling, and the Indiana Pacers go on the road and win in Oklahoma City in a game they never led until the absolute end. And they would tell the Thunder to get out of the sky. All you do is make a little bit of noise, but you don't strike nobody because you ain't lightning. Take out your Metro cards and get aboard the L train.
You lose.
You lose.
You lose.
You lose.
You lose.
You lose. And your quest of going 1-0 in this game was nothing but a failure. I said your quest of going up 1-0 in this game was nothing more than a failure. Because what are the Oklahoma City Thunder eating?
Fresh hot ales. 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 Fresh hot ales.
Fresh hot ales. Get your lemons.
It's over. You lose. 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 It's over. You lose.
Ba-ba-bam-bam. Outstanding. Ba-bam-bam-bam-bam-bam. What? Girl, you knocked me out. Hey. What? Ba-ba-bam-bam-bam. Excited. Hey. Ba-bam-bam-bam-bam. What? You make me want to shout. You lost. You lost. You washed. You choked. And the Halliburton strikes again. Flukes? I think not. I think not. You light my fire, you light my fire. I feel alive, I feel alive. You blow my mind, you blow my mind. I'm satisfied. satisfied. That's you, OKC. Guess who's satisfied? The people of Indiana, because Jim Irsay is pulling the strings from beyond the grave. King Anthony in the building said, look like the game. It's just games. Like, look at the Leafs. Indeed, that's how you fucking fail. You lose when it matters. You lose when it matters. Because guess what? I may hold this championship for being the in the clutch champion. But let me tell you something right now. The way that Halliburton is playing, he might just have to come and take this title. The way Halliburton is playing, he might just have to come and take this title, because Halliburton is playing out of his mind down the stretch, constantly leading his team to clutch victories. Isaac put 2 on it, said that Indiana fans is out here looking like Stephen A. Smith. First, they looking like Eddie Winslow. This man, Halliburton, was playing like butt cheeks as it pertained to scoring all day. Mans had 10 points for the bulk share of the game. He got himself a layup early in the 4th quarter, sat there with 12. All he did was distribute the basketball here and there. He only had 6 assists. He grabbed a few doggone boards here and there. He had 10. But for the most part, he did a whole lot of nothing. But when it came time to go clutch, Halliburton transmogrified like... Yeah. And then they stomped OKC off their own floor. Stomp their ass out. Stomp their ass out. Stomp their ass at. Pack them boys up, man. Pack them boys up. Because the Halliburton is here to stay. The Halliburton showed up and led the Pacers to a victory. Black man put 10 on it again, said Halliburton took that overrated thing very personal. The brother, that brother told everybody he's not Drake. They ain't Kendrick. He said they won't come for light skins again. Oh, not at all. Not at all. He heard them say he's overrated and said,
it became personal with me. That's all I needed. That's all I needed for him to do that. And it became personal with me.
It became personal with him. How does he keep doing this?
I don't know.
I have absolutely no clue, bro. I have absolutely no clue. Bombs over Oklahoma City. What a game. What a finish. What a series. This is why you tune into the NBA Finals. I'm not watching. They don't have LeBron. I need Curry. Where's Ant-Man? I want New York. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
From me to you, go fuck yourself.
This is basketball in its purest form, where the MVP's team comes up short and the man who was rated the most overrated shows up clutch again. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you guys tuning into the doggone stream. I've got myself a very, very, very long night left to go. Got to record the NBA Finals commentary. Patreon viewers, you should probably have it up tonight. But depending on when they have it uploaded, I should be able to begin the recording process within the next 10 minutes. And for YouTube, it should be up at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. Stay tuned on the channel. We got videos dropping legitimately every single day up until Monday. Well, yeah, because Monday I don't think I'm going to have a video up, or maybe I can. I could probably get game 2 recorded if I get back in time. This weekend I'm going over to Bermuda one way or another. I appreciate you guys tuning into the doggone stream. Big W for the Taliban and the Indiana Pacers, and we will be live again Sunday night game 2. I will see you guys then. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Y'all have yourselves a very good night. Make sure you hit that follow button over on Twitch. Make sure you hit the subscribe button over on YouTube. I shall see you guys on Sunday. Y'all have yourselves a good night. Eddie, take us out.
Good night. Suck my dick. Bye-bye.